leaves.
What?
God has left
I don't know
us.
what he's saying either.
No, wait, what did you just say?
No, you don't want to know.
No, I want to know what he said.
No, don't worry. Every day we stray further from God. That's what relationships are built off of, and you can't tell me it's not.
Two men entering. Yeah, sometimes.
Two men enter, one man leaves. There's no only. Whenever you play that game, I can assure you, there's always one less man after it.
Oh. Makes me so happy that people are complaining about Dragon God and Demon Souls again.
You know what's terrible? When he said 2 men enter, one man leaves, my first thought was, Alex, who gave you permission to talk about my ex?
At this point, I would say, yeah, you sure you want to say that? Because I've been recording for like a minute right now, just saying.
Good. Listen, I don't need to know the rules of Ookie Cookie.
There is nothing that can be done to me at this point.
I don't...
You have
like
truly hit the fucking button.
I mean, to be fair, this just continues on the trend of just whenever I'm in the chat and record gets hit, something needs to get said.
Do we need an ethics committee specifically surrounding you?
I mean, my entire life is fueled by just one giant HR appointment.
Counterpoint. Who amongst us could serve as the ethics committee? Just putting that out there.
Well, clearly me.
Connor?
No, Connor can't, because then we have to explain to him what we say.
Yeah, your ethics committee would be Connor, Daniel, and Devon. That's the ethics committee.
And as they get more corrupted by it, it's just you've sworn to become the very thing you've sought to destroy.
Just because I'm a degenerate doesn't mean I'm not ethical.
I know that you've eaten dead babies before. You can't stop the truth.
There's always exceptions.
Woman. So I don't know if you guys have ever people watched.
Don't you finish this train of thought.
Yeah, you need to get the timer system before the game starts.
Should I stop? Because I feel like this might be one of those things that gets used as evidence later on. I'm just saying.
No, it's not. So people watching is the art of just, just when you're doing nothing, you're just sitting there and just watching people go about their daily lives, and it's sometimes interesting.
Okay.
Now so I was people watching with Sadavia the other day because there was nothing going on in Wine Spirits, and we kind of already got our list of chores done. And in the distance, there was a man and a woman, and the woman had a baby in her hands, and she was giving the baby to the man. And like he was happy to. He was like kind of iffy. Like he was gonna take it from her. Obviously, he just didn't know how he's gonna hold it because of how she was presenting the child to him. And she was like, it's always weird watching fathers try and struggle to carry a baby. I'm like, is that what you think it's doing? I just imagine it's like, here, hold the child. No thanks, I've already eaten today.
Oh.
Why did you need to get that out of your system? Also, why was that in your system?
It's in a system just like all those babies that went missing.
Someone made the joke about Tara eating dead babies.
It is extremely unlikely that I'll be tried for my many crimes.
It's highly unlikely that the police will apprehend me for my crimes.
How do I misquote that a different way every time?
Alex is that guy that like is flicking through the TV and sees that advert about the starving kids in Africa and gets hungry.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be real here. I actually got into a fight with my mom about that one day because, like, when I was a child, she was like, Alex, you shouldn't waste any food. There are kids starving in Africa. And I went and I put the food in an envelope and then sent it to them.
On that note,
don't guilt trip me about starving children.
On guilt tripping starving children. Does anyone want to explain does anyone want to explain what the fuck I'm looking at?
defense.
I don't know what happened.
In our defense, you left us unsupervised.
You know damn well what happened.
You know damn well what I'm talking about. I looked to see, me and Will were talking, we were having a good old time, and then Tara looked at the screen and said, "Oh shit, there's goblins," and then and me and Will looked at the screen like, "Oh fuck, there isn't there?"
Hey, Helena, you want to know something funny?
What?
If I drag my mouse over them and click them, I can make them dance.
If I drag my mouse over your character sheet, I can delete it. I find that quite funny as well.
And no one will blame you.
The thing is, I said this to Will before we all started, but I think that Tara's life can be described as this quote: "Always the accomplice, never the criminal."
You're not wrong.
I look at Tara every day, and I'm just like, Tara, you could have stopped this from happening. He just said, "No, I couldn't." Which I said, you were in the same room as me.
To which I said you were an adult with your own actions and they can't control them.
Avast liberals, if putting goblins on the map is a hassle for Helena to remove, then why do I keep placing them?
Well, I've just gotten rid of all of them. The only thing that it means is that I have to...
Oh wait, there's one still left! He's the lone survivor!
No.
No!
I do now have to re-drag the vampire on, though, so...
Okay, the vampire was right here. It was easy.
Yeah, I know where he was. He was about there.
That was just a small price to pay for goblins.
Like, I saw that and I was like, what the fuck did they do?
Not they.
Yeah, it was fucking most of you.
I'd say roughly half of us.
I would actually point out that Tara did place exactly 4 goblins at one
And
point.
then I deleted them.
She did.
Or did she?
I did.
We never saw it.
Exactly. Just always you could have seen it.
Exactly.
Do you really want to play this game? No.
I do. I have I get no repercussions if Alex says something dumb.
I don't get put in a doghouse. You do.
Yep.
You can find a place out in the garage.
It's
It'll be
true.
good.
All right.
I'm just gonna sleep in the car, I
I
guess.
think
I don't
we
know.
have a mattress out in the garage.
Oh yeah, we do.
I can just sleep in the car too. That's always a
We have a
possibility.
shit ton of cardboard boxes too. So.
I'd never kick you out.
Yeah, Tara knows that if she kicks me out, there's just a chance I just drive to KFC.
Get all the coke that he can get. Drink it. Great.
Drink all the coke, do all the coke he can get. Let's be honest.
There it is.
God.
I inject coke into my veins. Wait.
Wait.
Anyway, on that note,
Sorry about that.
you've that's fine. Welcome to making a guest appearance, Connor.
Oh.
Connor, you're aware this is being recorded, right? Just putting that out.
Oh, whoops.
Now evidence tying to us.
Because
you just strolled in, I'm like, hold on, he's aware that I record these, right?
there is wait, there's only 2 people in that room, right? There is another.
There's a strong possibility that I knew about it and then forgot.
Never change, Connor. Never change.
I'll do my best not to.
But I love you.
Anyway, so we're all here. You're all in a big fuck off boss fight with this weird vampire creature that killed 2 of its own men because they disappointed it. And yeah, that's the long and short of it. You know you gotta try to kill this because otherwise the level 3s are gonna try and do it on their own. And you seem to feel honor bound to try to do this yourselves. So, on that note, on that extremely quick recap, I will say it's time.
I don't know if you read the rewrite on Templar, Helena. There were some minor changes, and you'll be seeing them tonight.
I saw a few changes, and I'm waiting to see them be played out.
Good, because I'm going to be using them a lot.
There's a ton of changes.
Attaboy.
Hopefully it's better
Hopefully, I don't die in one
and
turn.
less confusing.
Well, on the speak of turns, we do in fact have Reiwa up first. So Reiwa, shoot your shot, my boy, is what I'm gonna say.
Ugh.
But Molgatha isn't here.
No, not on
Set me
Morgoth.
up for that joke.
No, not on Morgoth's face. Shoot him with an arrow. Come on.
Jesus.
We said fucking worse. Don't you fucking pretend like that's the worst thing I'm saying.
Well, we all
said
know
worse
there's.
less than 5 minutes ago.
I was gonna say, yeah. On my tags, I will point that there is the tag money shot, and that's a pretty good one.
No.
We weren't recording 5 minutes ago.
Anyway, it is your turn, so please do what you wish to do.
Yes, I must continue to do my 50 million turns of setup. Before battle, I was able to cast a magic weapon.
Yes, you are.
I will use my bonus action to set a hunter's mark using favored foe on
Big boy.
Discount Strahd.
Oh, that's right. I have a barrel of holy water.
Yes, you do.
That is my bonus action.
That is your bonus action.
How big are these tombstones actually? Like, are they big enough to get behind, or is it just because Dungeon Fog has weird assets?
No. I did state this before, but obviously it's been a while. It's very strange that when you go into these tombstones are quite tall. They would probably offer maybe not full cover, but half cover.
I'm getting behind a tombstone,
That's fair.
Okay.
and I shoot at him with my bow.
Please shoot. That definitely does hit. The 28 itself does hit.
Yeah.
That's 13.
Plus hunter's mark. Don't no, that's just 6.
It's just 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
19.
13. Yeah, I have done those.
So you get 19 total.
Oh, I forgot to put on the boss thing, the boss bar. I will do that in a second.
Oh, the boss mix.
It's gonna be just like 3 bars, all different colors.
The 3-phased boss fight.
There you go.
I don't see it.
Let me make sure that it's on for you. But is there anything else you would like to do, or is that it?
I will stay where I am. I'm just gonna hide. Not literally hide, but hide. So you good?
Ah, that's why. Visible to everyone. Oh no, that's the text overlay. These are these
Yeah,
are weird.
they changed the token settings on Roll20, and I
Okay,
don't want.
now you should be able to see it.
There it is.
That's not that bad.
You did a decent chunk of damage to him.
Actually, wait, I get a second attack. I'm dumb.
Yes, you do. I was waiting for that.
Oh, what if I murdered
It
you?
has been like 3 weeks.
It's fine.
Wow.
It's fine. That's why I was expecting some lag. I was expecting some not quite sure. I don't
15,
actually
That's a nat 1.
I don't actually see it. It's not appeared on mine.
It is a nat 1.
I actually don't even see the roll. I've still got the hunter's mark one.
Let's say, do you want me to click it again and go with what's second, or do you want to take the nat 1?
Try clicking it again, and I want to see what. Because if it doesn't, oh, it is not appearing for me. Hold
My
on.
connection server has been interrupted.
I am gonna have to reconnect.
Oh, there it is. It just showed up now.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, so yeah, I'm afraid the 11 misses. That is a nat 1. It bats away your arrow as you try to send it towards it.
Actually, I'm gonna copy a strategy you pulled in my one shot. It doesn't take any movement to just lay on the ground.
No, it does not.
I'm just gonna go prone behind the tombstone then.
Wonderful.
This is gonna come back to bite me, I know. But
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna come back to bite you on the ass. Just saying. Is that your entire turn then?
Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna put a little mark to show that you're down. There we go. It is now the Terror Vampire's turn. And the Terror Vampire, feeling a tiny little arrow sticking out of its side, spreads out its big leathery bat wings and takes to the sky. The Terror Vampire has a 60-foot fly speed.
Hi, how are you?
This does not seem to be working in my favor.
Yeah. It then gets down and it looks at you, and it's gonna do some nastiness to you. So,
Oh god. Those are an advantage because he's prone.
yeah, but I feel like the 23 is fine. So,
Okay.
first and foremost, take 9 piercing.
What is this? Oh, that's my temp health.
Oh, that's right, because we have aid.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, the 10 misses. A 22 hits. So that's 8 more slashing.
Yeah. So that was okay. I have to do a con check on my magic weapon.
Yes, you do. It's only a 10, so you should be fine. Yeah, you're fine. And then, after it lashes out on you, it holds out its big clawed, leathery wing hands, and it performs its lair action. And now, I need to get my undead. As a lair action, it summons 3 zombies.
A lair action or legend action? Because lair actions happen on 20.
Oh, yeah, I would have done it beforehand. It is a lair action, not a legend action. I mix those. I'll let you get away with it for this turn. That is all that it can do for now.
Not to be the rules lawyer.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It is Amel's turn, so Amel is going to try to help you guys out as best as she can. If I can just find a sheet a second. I've got a few sheets open at the moment, so... Right.
We know your pain.
It's not as bad as the god tier amount that I've had to deal with. So she's going to try to Sacred Flame it. And it has to make a dex save. It shouldn't be advantage. So it does fail, but it only takes 6 damage. Boop. Boop.
Oh, the joys of level 2.
Right. That is all she is going to do for now, because she has you guys as a shield. Cyrus, it is your turn.
Cyrus won't do what Cyrus does. He's going to just stroll up in there. Just casually, you know, that's how we do. And then I'm going to look at this thing, and because I can now do Concentrated Assault whenever I attack,
Yeah.
I'm just going to fucking do it. So I also have Bless on.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have been an advantage. 11.
The 11 misses, I'm afraid.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
I was so
It
confused.
takes 16 silvered slashing damage.
And it does, in fact, take the full amount from that because it's a silvered weapon.
I was so confused.
And I will, you know, I'll place the barrel. I guess I would have placed the barrel down like right here before I started attacking.
Yeah, I figured that you would have put the barrel
I'll
down.
place the barrel right here so we can just draw it like the next to-ish me-ish.
Okay, well, I'm going to draw a little shape right there.
In case
There we go.
we want to do something with that barrel while it's still right here. And then, as a boneless action,
Boneless.
I will set up my fighting style.
Okie dokie, that's good. And you've done your action, you've done your bonus action, and you've moved. So, unless there's any magical other things you want to do, it will...
Not gonna
Okay, Lorelei, it is on you now.
Alright, shit, I've already done all my setups, so I don't really know what I'm doing. We've got aid, we've got bless.
Yeah.
I mostly just have to stay out of harm's way, but that's not what I would do.
Oh no, support is out of things to support.
Oh no. The support's pulling a ballsy maneuver here.
Let's see how fucked I am.
Oh, choice.
We'll see how it plays out.
We're gonna make him roll an intelligence save.
Roll an intelligence save, right? I will do that for him right now. Intelligence isn't that great for them. Oh, look at that. Hot 0.
So he takes a nice little 6 psychic.
Yep, and let me just double check that he's not immune to that. No, he's not, so he does take the full 6 psychic damage.
Alrighty.
The whittling happens. Wait, is Artemis not on this?
No, she rolled, but she's not on there. So I'm gonna re-roll for her because I definitely remember her rolling, but I wonder if I may have deleted her when I deleted goblins or something. Because fucking
Oh, that's possible.
Potential deletion of goblins may have caused this. 10. Okay,
there we go. There we go. She'll go next turn. So Lorelei, you have done your goodness. Is there anything else you would like to do, or are you happy to stay there?
Let's see, I moved 30 getting here, I think. Or, no, I moved 25.
Do you want to take that gamble?
You still within... Yeah, actually, I'll move so that I don't... No, I still do. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
If I die, I die.
Okay, it's a solve. It's our good boy.
He just wanted to go to a brothel.
He just wanted to go to a brothel.
Dude, like, are we at one?
Wanted to go home.
I just wanted to go home.
I am going to use Hexblade's Curse.
Okie dokie. I will find another one to put for that. I'll put that as well.
And I'm gonna be the best me.
Be the best you that you could be.
I don't like the sound of that.
And I am going to fish the fish over to the backside and stab him in the rear.
Go for it, buddy.
That's what I expect.
Okay. Roll at disadvantage, please.
Okay. I shall roll again.
You miss.
Wait, is that
Okay.
a plus? Oh, add the plus.
Add your bless. Roll your die. See, now you just hit. That's 11.
And I will attack again. Is this one disadvantage as well?
Yep.
Okay.
That just hits, so yeah. And that's much healthier, that one. Wonderful.
All right. I did. Like, in the rear. Haha.
Right.
That's it.
Reiwa, it is back to you again.
I stand up.
Good. That's a good start.
Action, disengage.
Okay.
And bonus action, I will agitate the swarm.
Go for it, buddy.
Actually, yeah, agitate the swarm. So the chickens emerge around me.
You are now chickened up.
Oh boy, are we cooking with chickens now?
There, a little wing to show I have chickens. I used my action to disengage, so that's all I got. It's just chicken fuckery.
That is all you got. So now the lair action will kick in because now it is actually the 20. So I am going to bring on the Zombambos.
The Zimbos?
The Zimbos.
Zimbabwe's?
The Himbo Zimbos.
The Zimbabwe's.
That's what I was going for. Is it's just a bunch of attractive male zombies?
That's what I want.
Very attractive male
How
zombies.
do you know about my next character?
And
I'd be down.
roll-
You're just Locum's sub.
Can I
Oh
just play,
no.
Can I just play a revenant that is just the biggest himbo?
Go for it.
You be your best life. You go for it, buddy.
Oh god, the lair is 40 now.
Right. I don't know why it's went up to 40, but that's. Oh, change that
It
to
does
20.
that sometimes.
I'll make sure that I keep knocking it back down to 20. But they have been summoned and they have rolled their initiative, so they will be at the wonderful point of 1, which is right at the very, very end. But that does mean that it is now the Terra Vamp's turn. I need to think whether I want to do a thing or not. It might be a bit... Yeah, I might. Or do I want to do it like that?
Decisions.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to go for that. So, I am going to, first and foremost, use the creature's roll... the creature's recharge ability. So, can you two up there, I want you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you just passed.
Let me see here.
Do it special possible.
Don't forget your bless.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, you guys got bless.
Hold on, I'll roll a d4 too. It doesn't really matter because I saved, but I'll do that. That's a 13.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
Ooh.
hold on.
So roll me your
Actually,
bless.
hold on. Yeah, bless, but I also have something else as well.
Oh, the bless. If you roll a 4,
If you
you're
roll a
golden.
4, you'll be fine. There you go. So you managed to take half damage. So both of
actually,
you
shield master.
pop it in so I can see exactly what it does for this. Oh, it makes you add more to it, doesn't it?
Right, but if I make it, then I don't take any damage.
Yeah, you don't take any damage. But Cyrus, you will still take half damage, so you still take 12 damage.
12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
No,
congratulations.
sorry, 11. 11. Sorry, maths.
That's fine. I'm still technically activating first trance, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. So then it is then going to do its bite on you. So it wouldn't be at advantage, but the 16 would a 16 hit you?
Me?
That's you, Cyrus. Yep.
Yes, the 16 hits.
Please take
I will
14.
reduce that down to oh god, I reduced it down by 1, so it's
13.
12.
12? Yeah, 12.
13. Yeah. So that is now, oh god, I'm at 3, that's that, and then an extra 10.
And then
8 HP.
the next one is at you, not you, Cyrus, is at you, Zalfa. So a 23 does hit. So please take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so prior to the fight, I had armor of Agathis on.
Yeah. Yes, you did. So,
and
what is the damage for that it does?
It does the max temp HP and damage every time you get attacked. Armor of Agathis is really good as long as the temp HP doesn't break. You can get multiple procs of it off.
So it's at level 3. So it's 5 10 points per level. So it's level
So it's
3.
15. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
15, and he also takes 15 cold damage.
Yep, so it takes the 15 cold damage. I have done
Alright.
that now.
All right.
That's a real good.
And I still have 10 health because of 8 as well.
I thought temp health doesn't stack.
I don't. Well,
It does not.
it does. It doesn't, right? It's okay. So in that case, I'll just take away the. I'll just keep the Agathis then.
Oh, wait. 8 doesn't give temp health.
What does it? What does it give then?
It gives max HP.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was gonna say I didn't
Okay.
think it was.
Okay, then yeah, something else happened then. I was like, wait a minute. Yes, something wasn't right though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm still good then.
Wonderful. It is now Emil's turn. Emil is going to try to do the exact same thing as she did before to try and just chip away. It needs to make a dex save. It is going to. It passes, so sadly no damage taken. Cyrus, though, it is your turn now.
Okay, so I attack at disadvantage, correct?
Yes, you do, and I will show you why.
Fear aura.
Or whatever, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, though, we'll do, does a 24 still, a 23
Yes.
still hurt?
23 does still hit.
So it's 12, but then I'm going to do it again.
Go for it. That one definitely hits as
Wait.
well.
So as written, if my next character had the word terror in his name, that would not affect him.
Terror Man.
Yes, if it was a terror, as in that was your creature type.
So it has taken. I have done 32 damage.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good. That is. Oh yeah, and then bonus action again. We'll do my fighting style just in case it decides to run from me. I will murder.
And then it's Artemis. So Artemis is going to try to shoot it. Let's see if she does. That one hits, and that one crits. So that will be not as much. So 13, so 6. That's 10. Oop. Lorelei, it is your turn now.
Oh, this thing's looking
It is
pretty low
me.
now.
Alright.
Use lightning bolt.
I don't have lightning bolt.
Shit.
Also, if she used lightning bolt, it would probably hit the two of you.
Not if she shot it exactly.
Is that really not
I bet.
concentration? Hold on. Maybe I entered that in wrong.
What is it?
Blindness, deafness?
It is not concentration.
It's not concentration.
I know. Every time I looked at Davos's sheet, I was so sure I put something in wrong.
That's crazy.
Blindness would be huge.
And now you know why I spammed that spell so much in your campaign.
Yeah, no, that's really, really good. Well, I might try that then.
The support continues to support.
We're gonna go for blindness on him. It's a con save, so I think he'll probably pass it, but we'll find out.
Well, let's see, because this actually doesn't have the best con. So let me... Yeah, it fails.
Oh.
Alright. He is...
Blind. Where is the
Oh my
blind?
God,
So
I
there it is.
Wait, that means that we're no longer affected by the aura either. Well, we
That-
are,
Well,
but
just
not.
rolled at normal, not advantage.
Yeah. We're not a disadvantage, yeah.
So what are the odds that he has blind sense?
What are the odds that he has a second phase?
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
Zolf, if that's everything you want to do, Zolfer, it is your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Branding Smite.
Oh.
Yee.
Oh my lord.
You want me to click it now?
Oh shoot, reconnecting.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I had to reconnect. It's being a bit weird.
Oh, funny.
No worries.
There we go. That's better. That's better. It's fine now.
To click on Branding Smite. So I can post it in chat. Hello?
Well, yeah. I thought you were clicking on branding smite.
Okay, no, I wasn't sure if you heard me, that's why.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Alright, and
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the attack.
Should be at advantage now because it's blind, so it can't see
Well,
you.
it'll be normal because we stole.
Oh yeah. Because you're still within the 20 feet, so it'd be normal now.
You know what?
That definitely hits.
Well, that's minimal damage.
But you still get it because of your branding smite damage as well. So
It's 21. That's pretty good.
And let me see here, and one more attack.
I'm gonna do it again.
that one definitely hits.
32 damage too. Nice.
11. That's good.
We're the kings of consistent damage right now.
Very much so.
I totally did. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. And that is me.
That is in fact you. Right, it is the zombies' turn. So the zombies are gonna start to move up.
Oh no.
1.
This is the Resident Evil gangbang we were all expecting to see.
I don't know if I was expecting Resident Evil gangbangs. And I knew that the zombies were coming. So I don't know if Resident Evil gang... Yeah.
Greetings, friends.
Hello,
I
friends.
prepared myself for you.
Oh no.
That was a bad thing to say when we were just talking about Resident Evil gangbang.
I think I saw a video of that one time.
I think she knew what she was
I
saying.
think she knew as
I
well.
believe
Well.
Well, I think the 16 hits though.
Yep, the 16 minutes.
So that's a massive 2 bludgeoning damage.
I do have to roll a con save.
No, did it break tempo?
Did it break
No.
10 health? That's right, I have 10 health.
That's right, you should have the tempo.
Hold on, you'd think I'd know my class better. No, it does not break 10 health.
Haha.
I don't know. Did you make it or something?
Yeah, it's like I read it and I don't even know my own shit.
Will get the kill.
It's okay, Tara. I forget everything about my campaign, and I wrote my campaign.
That's how I feel. I get it.
Just quickly doing something for the camera, just so they can see what I'm...
Oh no.
We're activating phase 2, of course.
No, it's not phase 2. It's not phase 2. Not phase 2.
Do I focus on the big guy, or do I do crowd control?
I would kill the big guy personally. He goes right after you.
Yeah, he gets an action first, so
He also gets a lair action if you don't kill him.
I shoot.
Which will be more zombie
advantage, right?
Yes, because you're not in the terror aura, so you should be at advantage.
Bless with magic weapon.
So that hits, yeah.
Okay. Now then. That's longbow plus magic weapon.
That's 8 damage. Not quite dead yet.
But then Hunter's Mark and
Mark, gathered swarm.
So 8. So that would be enough to kill it.
But,
and I think we all knew that there was a but coming from this. I think you all realized it wasn't in fact going to be that easy.
I thought it was this.
Really? Because I don't think that you thought that. But anyway, as you strike the beast down with your arrow, the beast does finally fall to the ground. But what you do notice is that as it falls to the ground, something appears to be coming out of the creature's mouth.
Delicious.
Delicious, yeah. And
all those missing children Alex was talking about.
And in its place, something else pulls itself free.
Can I get a zoom in on that or something?
Oh yeah, you will, don't worry.
Oh. Well, hello there.
It's a person.
So, after I put in the quick details for the token, and people can see just how much certain things this thing has. Right. You can indeed get a zoom in. What this appears to be is a very tall, very slim, human-ish looking figure. They appear to be wearing a series of gold-embroidered robes. Under the robes, you can see that there is a lot of bandages that seem to cover up this person's facial features and their skin. And you can't quite see it, but you can kind of make it out that at the very top, there appears to be barbed scraps of metal attached to this person's head that seem to form some kind of crown. And if the thing works, when the thing opens its mouth, it says the following. Tell me if this is working. Is this working?
It is working.
It is working. Wonderful. I knew that a challenge of this kind wouldn't be much for you. You are, of course, a troublesome bunch that seem to be getting in my way. But I don't believe in making my minions do all the work, and I believe that sometimes a king needs to step onto the playing field. Sometimes it is better that I deal with things myself, rather than just having the pawns have all the fun.
Ah.
How fun. To that, I
The goblins.
to that,
The shame goblins, you must die.
Yes. That is the the voice thing's still on. Shit. That.
I thought he was about to go into another big speech.
No. So that is something that has appeared. So the creature has appeared and it seems to refer to itself as a king, and that it has put itself on the board, almost quite literally, because it did in fact put itself on the board. So Rewa, your first attempt was to just shoot it, right?
Yep.
Let me check something a second. Ooh, you are lucky. Okay, so that a 27 does in fact hit. So please roll me your damage. And that is still magical damage, correct?
Yes.
Right, so you do the...
There should be another 1 on there. I forgot to turn magic weapon back on.
Right, so you do the full damage. I've done that for you.
Did my hunter's mark carry over to this one?
No. It is a completely different being.
It still gets... no, it does not get hit by the swarm. That's once per turn.
Can you use your bonus action to transfer the hunter's mark?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do is bonus action, put hunter's mark back on him.
Wonderful, I have done so now.
It's not a terrible idea.
Running away isn't a terrible idea, I'll tell you that much.
We do not see another teleportation circle here, do we?
No.
Good shit. Yeah.
Right.
That's
your turn?
Yeah.
The lair action doesn't continue, but the zombies are still there. Emil will attempt to do exactly what she's already done. She's going to attempt to Sacred Flame it. And let's see if the creature can... Should I... Is this on for everyone to see? Because I want to put this on for everyone to see.
The last thing So no.
I'm just making sure that it's all got the correct...
Yeah,
I've got the correct tarot. Okay. So oddly enough, it does fail, but that was really bad. That was a really low roll. Right, so it takes the 7 radiant. Now, Cyrus.
Yes.
Would be your turn. However, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Aha. Does this still have the fear aura?
No, this does not have the fear aura.
Okay, good.
Not in this form.
Oh shit, I will.
So you fail, so I'm going to roll the 4d6 now. So that's 18, so take 18 necrotic damage, please.
Fun fact, I am now below... I'm now below 1/4. Which means I am level 3 trance.
And that answers my question.
I'm prone and I fall prone until the start of my next turn.
Yes.
So, and that's all I can do for the entire turn.
No. I don't think you still have your actions, but you are prone, so you'd probably want to stand back up.
Yeah, well, I know you skipped over my thing, so.
Oh, yeah, no, it's still your turn. It's still your turn.
So I stand up. I am in mega murder mode mostly. third level trance with big stuff about to happen. I kind of look at him gruff and say, "I bow to no man, beast, or king," and then I just do this.
So are you at advantage?
Yes, because it's level 2 brings me to advantage on all attack rolls, and then below 1/4 doubles all my damage dice.
Okay, let me check. Okay, so you get hit by it, you slash into him, and you notice that the damage you're doing isn't quite doing as much as you think it is.
Okay.
Wow, so 15. That one does hit as well.
Regardless of how much damage I am not doing to this man.
A lot of damage you're not doing.
That's a lot of damage I'm not
You should be able to see the bar now as well. So
I don't see the health bar.
No.
I'll do it in a second. Right. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Now you should be able to see it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Bonus action, gonna continue doing my thing of just this in case he decides to go elsewhere.
Right. It is Artemis' turn. Artemis is going to attempt to shoot. Both of those do hit, but they will do less than what you think they'll do. So it's 12. Minus 12. Now, Lorelei, I still need you to make that Constitution saving throw, because you are within the aura of it. I was just waiting for everyone to do it on their turn.
Yep, because it says starts their turn. Con save.
DC 21.
DC 21.
I have passed.
You successfully pass, so you take half damage, but you don't get knocked prone. So I believe, what did I roll? I rolled 18, so take 9 damage. Necrotic.
Wait,
It does break my barrier.
does it? Did you want to specify in the Bow to the King that it takes half damage if you succeed on the save?
Oh, no, it doesn't actually say half, so you take no damage. You do take no damage.
Oh, okay. Then my barrier does not break.
That was just me misreading what I wrote, was what it was.
No worries.
It is your... your barrier doesn't break. What would you like to do with your turn, though?
Everything within 5 feet of me is going to make an intelligence save.
Wonderful. So, we'll do the king first. 9, so he does fail, so takes 8 damage. You would notice when you hit it out with this that it feels like something more happens to it than what you would normally do.
Oh.
Huh.
Huh, yeah.
And I will do the zombies as well. They fucking fail.
Oh no. Oh right, because zombies have really awful intelligence. I forgot.
Yeah, they fucking well do. So I'm going to take away the 8 for all of them.
When psychic damage is the weakness of undead, I guess.
Haha.
Then-
However, psychic damage also has most good psychic spells have the prerequisite of if they have an intelligence lower than 2.
There's a certain reason why it did more than what you think. I'll tell you that. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Well, that is my action. I am not high enough to have a sacred song, so I have no bonus action. So yeah, that's it.
Alright, so, Zolfa, please make me that Constitution saving throw. You fail, so you would take 18 damage and you are knocked prone.
Okay. So it's going to take another 15 cold.
Yep, I will do that right. Oh, actually, let me check. It does not take that 15 cold. It only takes half.
Okay.
So, 7. Right, I have done that.
Okay, it's going to take off the damage. Okay. Damage taken off. Dude, that's not cool, dude.
Murder. Must murder.
Must murder. Must murder.
I need more murder in my life.
Zephyr is going to withdraw.
Mm-hmm. As in an action, or
As a move, as a rest of his movement,
Mhm.
he's going about 15 back.
So you're not disengaging. You're just moving back. Just to be clear.
Yes.
Okay. This is the attack of opportunity against you. That's 26. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Please take 39 necrotic damage.
Oh, yeah, it was,
Yeah, the con save.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
You're down. Okay. You are now not making death saves. You are knocked unconscious.
But can I go ahead and use the Hellish Rebuke
Yes, you can.
on the hit? All right.
It does not do as much as you think it would do. But you are, in fact, knocked unconscious, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Wonderful. And guess what? It's its turn now. So, seeing that one person has decided to run away, it reaches out its hand and it points towards you, Reiwa. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
You fail. So you're going to take 4d12. So take 24. You are frightened and paralyzed. So I'm going to give you a big screamy face. Where's the big screamy face? There's the big screamy face. And then, who would it try to go? Who does he not like? He doesn't like Cyrus, but I don't think he wants to hurt Cyrus. He would turn to the Lux priestess behind him.
Oh god, yes.
And does a 28 hit?
Oh yeah.
That's 30 necrotic damage, please.
Only
And
21 my health.
Make me an 18 Constitution saving throw.
Also, your temp HP does break.
Yep, so the barrier
Yeah.
is break. It's 5 damage to everyone in 10 feet of me.
What type of damage is that?
Psychic.
Again, you would notice that it does slightly more to the creature that struck you.
Let me check. Yep, psychic. Alrighty. So I took 21. I need to
DC 18.
DC 18 con save for that.
Ooh.
I don't have bless actually, and I also need to roll a concentration.
No, the moment you're paralyzed, you're I think you
Oh.
auto fail, don't you?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think you auto fail for paralyzed.
Paralysis is just strength and dex saves that you auto fail. So then, okay, concentration check. That was a lot of damage. That ups the.
A creature is
DC, right?
incapacitated, and the moment you're incapacitated, you drop concentration.
Is that true?
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. And then incap usually means you end concentration automatically.
Incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. That has nothing to do with concentration.
Weird. I thought for sure paralyzed just auto ends it.
I think you're thinking of stun.
Yeah, you might be thinking of stun.
19 different conditions that do the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, like 5 of them are the exact same, at least.
Stunned also doesn't drop concentration.
Something drops concentration.
Oh, you know what?
Unconscious.
Daniel's own personal ruling usually also has paralyzed auto end it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
is that what we're doing? Or?
No.
No.
Just thought I would ask. Gosh, how does concentration work?
21, so you make a DC 10.
DC 10?
Because it needs to be 22 to make a DC 11.
Oh,
You
okay.
take exactly half. It's half the damage.
Well, you guys still have bless, so that's.
That's something. You know, something
I
good.
got quarter health, so like a third of health or something.
Good shit.
Right. Reiwa, I believe it's your turn. You are paralyzed. Yeah.
My hit point maximum.
I can't do anything.
It is Amel's turn. Amel is seeing what's going on, and Amel is panicking. Amel is going to attempt to guiding bolt this creature, and misses.
Good.
She got a 15, and it just blows right past. She is terrified. She doesn't know what to do. Now, Cyrus, this creature, I have it in its notes that it can choose not to affect people with its aura. It has decided not to affect you with its aura. It is your turn.
Okay, so I look at him and I'm just like, I would prefer you not hurt my friends too much.
A 20 does hit. He does take half damage from that.
Oh, hold on a second, my things do. Oh no! Hold on a second, I'm refreshing my page so I can click damage on that. Because I got a weird, it's one of those little pop-ups where it says rolling, but it shows the dice roll and it's just frozen there on the screen.
Oh yeah, I get that.
And it froze right over where I could click for more damage. Oh, hold on a second, it sent me to the wrong one. It sent me over to a Magical Girl game.
It does that all the time to me. Like, I'll click the right game, but it'll send me to a different game.
It's because it'll send you to the one that you last X'd out of.
Oh.
If you had two open at the same time, it'll send you to the one that's last X'd out of. So, that's why it does that.
I didn't know that was why it did that, actually.
There we go. That's 20. That's almost max damage. 25 damage.
Yeah, so it will take half damage from that, so...
Yeah. And then bonus action, I'll just do what I always do and ready up for the tunnel fighter that I am, and then I'm just kind of like, I appreciate that you fight as fairly as you do, though.
It sees that you take the stance, and in a mocking tone, look at you with eyes that you can't see, but will say, "Do you think I wish to run from this conflict with you? Because I am not planning to."
It's like I've got to make sure I plan for everything.
It is Artemis's turn. Artemis, in just pure desperation, is going to attempt to try to arrow. That one does hit. That one does not. That does 5 damage. However, it is now Lorelei's turn. Lorelei, the king is not being as forgiving to you, so I'm going to roll the 4d6 fresh for its field. So that's 13. So please roll me that Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It is a 21, so you do fail, so you do take the full 13 damage, and you are knocked prone.
Alrighty.
They're also paralyzed.
You are, in fact... no, I think it's the other one that's paralyzed, not this one. See, Bow to the King isn't paralyzed.
I thought you failed that one, too.
No, that was me.
That was him.
I failed the one that reduces my hit point maximum.
So...
Oh, that's when you failed the Herald of Destruction. Okay.
Yep.
That's that one. I thought they all had the same attack.
Mm-mm. He has Bow to the King, Herald of Destruction, and King's Judgment. Anyone have any guess what this is a very altered form of?
Nightwalker?
It is a very, very altered Nightwalker.
Yep, that's what I thought. Only because I've put you guys up against one.
Yeah, I thought it would be only right that you would have to face one.
Saying you put us up against one is being very generous, considering we ran like little girls.
Yes, we did.
It's true.
And we technically never really fought it.
Also true.
Don't worry about it. But it is still your turn, Lorelei, so if you want to get up and if there's anything else you want to do.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, Zolfa, you're unconscious, but what I would like you to do is roll me a death save, see if you can magically stand up.
Oh, I have 3 hit points still. I was just saying I'm going to be dead.
I dream of the big Bravo in the sky, dude.
Get up! Get up! Oh, you don't get up.
I dream of going to the opposite afterlife from here.
No. I have 3 hit points still. I was just saying I was dead as a...
An ad hominem.
Yeah.
It is its turn. It will. Who's it gonna point at? It sees that Amal's not hurt, so. Oh no! Let's see if it gets its Herald, its King's Judgment back. No, it doesn't get its King's Judgment back. So, is it within range? I don't think it is. No, it's not. So it's gonna point to It's gonna go towards you, Lorelei, and it's going to activate its Herald of Destruction. Does 16 hit you?
It does. I was gonna say I have 3 hit points still on my turn. Was that?
Oh no! You can still do stuff if you want to do stuff. I just didn't hear what you were. I didn't know you actually wanted to say anything. If you want to do anything, do it.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna. I would have gotten up probably.
Yeah, most obviously, yeah.
Yeah. I would have gotten up, and probably, since I'm likely dead anyway, would throw out still a little Defiance. I don't want to heal Cyrus, do I? Probably not. Would that make you drop your trance?
I believe that's what you had it set up, that healing still drops my trance. However, I can get it back easier now because of all the concentrated assaults.
Right. I'm still going to, so I'm going to use what points I have on how many creatures? 6?
6? Yeah.
So probably everybody that I can see that needs healing. And I'll even use it on myself because I'm probably dead.
Is Reiwa? Reiwa's in range as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Ray was in range.
So you only can heal everyone.
Everybody's getting a D4 plus. I think I have 5 plus 5.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, D4 plus 5. So you're all getting a 9.
Everybody gets 9. So, Zalfa, you get back up.
That's a bonus action. I forget that is a bonus
That is a bonus action. You still have your action. Okay, let me.
As a final defiance, and just look at him, say for Lux.
Let's see. And he passes.
But to the Zimbabwe's.
Oh, that's a good point. The Zimbabwe's. With their massive -4. You kill them all with that, but I'm afraid the king is not so easily put down.
Yep, the 16 did hit, and the 27 does knock me down 2-0. And I do have to make a save, or else I die instantly. Yeah?
No, you are not unconscious for the powers of the king. He's not done with you.
Okay.
And then, what do you do with the next one? The next one he would probably go after Zalfa again, because he doesn't want him to stand back up. Does a 16 hit you, Zalfa?
Negative.
It does not, so he tries to whack at you with his elongated arms and misses. Reiwa, it's your turn. You still paralyzed over there, buddy?
Actually wrong. It ends on his turn.
Yeah, so you are back now, I believe.
According to what you wrote, yes.
Yeah, so you are back now.
Was Lorelei the one that gave us Bless? Or was she...
Yes.
Yes.
Then
The
we're
Bless
not
is no longer gone. Nope.
So Bless is down then, yeah?
Yeah.
Still have my chickens, though.
You also still have Aid.
Ah. Yeah, I'm nowhere close to full health.
Yep, just thought I would say that your hit point maximum, though, is still increased because of Aid.
Because of AIDS.
Yeah.
His AIDS makes him better.
Yep.
I've given you all AIDS. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It was gonna happen. Really.
Yeah, I thought I already had it.
Oh no.
Oh.
I've added more to it.
Yeah.
I will bonus action. Hail of Thorns.
Pop that so that I can see exactly what it does. So the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack, pause hands, stands from in addition to normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack, and each creature within 5 feet of it. Okay, so you know you've got your friends that are within 5 feet of it, yeah?
Technically speaking. Not if I hit it here.
Oh, okay. If you, yeah, technically.
Technically, if we count it as dead center.
Yeah, I'll let you get away with that for now. For now. Because of how big he is, I'll let you get away with that.
Murder.
That is Hunter's
As the chickens.
Hail of Thorns, Gathered Swarm. Shoot.
So 21 does hit. Now this is no longer a magical weapon, is it?
No.
So that 13 goes down, I'm afraid, to only a 6. But the force damage will still do the force damage, so that's a big 10.
And the piercing is... He has to do a dex save.
What is your DC for that?
Say 16.
Well, he actually does fail. He only gets a 14.
Then he takes the full 10 of the magic nonsense.
Yep, so roll the damage for it.
That was already added in.
Oh, was it?
That is a 1 from Hunter's Mark, a 6 from Swarm.
Oh, okay. Well, I already took the whole all that off, so it's fine.
And I would like to use my Swarm's thing and push it back 5 feet.
There you go. Meh.
And then...
Hold on a second. Oh, no, I don't think that works.
I need to check something on Hail of Thorns. I need to see if it's only next attack. The next time you attack... So it does... It only is a... It's a 1 and done?
Yeah.
That's kind of terrible.
As a bonus action,
I was looking at a creature. You can use your reaction to make a melee attack.
I don't think...
your reach.
I think it doesn't work on being. I think don't those things not work on being when you're being forced to move?
That's what I was thinking too. But I was like, it's worded really weirdly because that's straight from the fucking like murder.
17 misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to move, or are you gonna stay there?
I'm just gonna stand my ground.
Wonderful. Okay, it's Emil's turn. Emil's gonna desperately try to hit with a guiding bolt again, and misses again. Good job. Cyrus, it's your turn.
So with the heal, I technically drop chance. However, because I am at a certain health threshold with my 2 attacks, if I actually do hit, I will jump pretty far back up.
Go for it.
Okay, so at the start of my turn, I make a check or whatever. So we'll do this first.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit? No.
No, it does not. AC is 18.
Okay. Well, I missed that because Bless is off now. So that one's off too. That was a 16 to hit. So those have both missed.
Yes, I'm afraid.
Wah wah.
Concentrated assault works real good if I have Bless on. Real good.
Are you trying, son of the sands, or are you simply throwing around your sword in a vain attempt to look like you're tougher than you are?
Well, I'm just trying to do my best here.
Your best is clearly not very good enough. It's Artemis's turn.
Your voice cut out there.
It's Artemis's turn. Artemis will try and do what she does. One of those hit. 5. Lorelei, roll me a save to see if you can stand back up.
Death save?
Yep. No, you do not stand back up. Zalfa, you actually were given health, so you're standing back up now.
Yeah, half my movement to get up, and 2 attacks.
Yeah, go for it.
Murder.
That misses. That one hits. And that's 10 damage.
Let's see here. I'm gonna check this up really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is kind of weird, but I'll use bonus action, shield master shove, push it back 4 feet.
Did it have to take a save for that, or is
No,
it just
no,
dumb?
It's automatic.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Well, it's turn, and I'm gonna see if it gets its rechargeability back. Let's see. Doesn't yet, but it seems a bit annoyed that you exist, Zolfa. So I think that one misses. I'm pretty sure.
That's a miss.
That one is a nat 1 and misses.
Yeah, it misses.
Oh boy.
But it is going to move back into its position. But, Zolfa, it was your turn. You didn't make me a con save.
Oh, that's right, because the aura, right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You fail, and I'm pretty sure like it did 14 damage. So I'm pretty sure you're knocked the fuck out again, buddy.
Yep. Yeah.
That's just how it be, you know?
That's just how it be. So 2 people are knocked down. It's not looking good. Reiwa, it is your turn. What are you going to try to do?
What though?
What if we pull a Saturday?
Oh, the Iron Giant that we need to blow up.
Oh no, not that one.
Oh,
The other Saturday.
The other one.
we kill a god?
No, where you spend like 8 turns against enemies that clearly should have killed you way sooner.
This is a slightly altered Nightwalker. I say it's a little bit higher because of certain stat increases and stuff, so I put it as a challenging 21.
Yep, yeah.
Ah.
I like the Nightwalker.
It is.
I'm gonna Hail of Thorns again.
Okay, so dex save for me again, yeah?
If I hit.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Burger!
You nat 1, so you missed, buddy.
But what if I didn't?
But what if you did again? It looks over at you, and as you're trying to attempt to hit it, it says, "You are rather tiresome, chicken man."
Fuck,
I love how this boss just talks shit.
And my response to that is to just say bok bok.
Bach was pretty good. I like Mozart though.
little music joke for the music fans out there, yeah.
Retroactively change my target to Lorelei.
I mean, you're going to be at disadvantage because she's unconscious on the ground, but...
You want to kill me?
Do a brim from the end of Strahd. Does Mercy kill the party?
It was a meal. What does Gilf do?
Well, she's got one spell slot left. She's hoping that any kind of guiding bolt might actually hit for... Ah, that one hits! The guiding bolt finally hit. It took all 3 of her spell slots.
You know what? 1 out of 3 is not the word. Oh my lord!
And as it blasts into the beast, it does more damage than you think it would.
Oh, this might just be what I need too, though. Next attack is at advantage.
Yes, your next attack is an advantage. So Cyrus, are you feeling lucky, buddy?
Oh, we're feeling lucky. With that, my trance jumps up to... It just goes straight to 2, doesn't it, Tara? The trance, because I hit an attack with concentrated assault while below 1/2 HP.
What? Yeah. What is the wording of concentrated assault?
Concentrated assault is that it's just added into the. It's just you take a -2 to the attack roll, and if you do so, the attack deals extra 5 damage. It's the trance that specifically states that
You can gain multiple trance levels in 1 turn.
it doesn't say that, but it just says land. Each one just says land an attack with concentrated assault while below a specific HP.
Let me look at the document. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is your rewrite, so
Is this fine? Fine.
I don't know. Just
This is what happens when we make homebrew.
condition is met. When a trance condition is met, your trance immediately increases in intensity by 1. This increase can happen multiple times in a single turn.
Okay, so it'll go straight to 1. It'll go straight to 1 first, and then if I land the next attack, it'll be 2.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in the trance text.
There we go.
So
there we go. I am now back at trance level 2.
Right, and that's 14 slashing, but it's not actually 14 slashing. Okay, I will take that away now.
As a disclaimer, the writing on it is a lot tighter than it was.
Yes,
I just have to look into it.
12, 19, so that's 31 and then halved. So,
Yeah.
Sweet. But damage is damage.
Damage is damage. You take what you can get at this point.
Bonus action, I'll do it again. I'll fucking do it again.
Right. It is Artemis's turn. Artemis is going to desperately try to shoot him. One of those hits. That's 3 damage.
Fuck it.
Right, Lorelei. See if you can stand back up magically for me.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Nat 20, nat oh.
How?
Zolfa, see if you can magically stand back up for me. Close! You get painfully close every time, I notice that. Right, let's see if he gets his big boy. He's rolled 4s every time.
What can I say? D6s are hard.
Every time. Right, he is going to move, so you will get to do your thing.
So first thing, yeah, I will be able to take my reaction attack on him.
Does it count if you're flying?
As long as he's within my range.
Go for it then.
If he does not have the flyby trait, yes.
Then go for it then.
So at advantage, this is just my standard reaction attack, because he's not moving out of my attack range yet either, so.
No.
Does a crit hit?
That does crit, go for it.
That was a really sad crit.
that was the sad line of crits.
That was the duality of man right there.
I will take that off. He has a 40 feet fly speed, so he's gonna go.
Oh, but that first one was the reaction, but I still get an attack of opportunity technically.
Technically, yes. So go for it.
Yes. So, and again.
Another crit. Do better damage this time. That's much better damage, in fairness.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it again.
21, so 11, 13. Right, I have taken that away now. And when he gets up to you, Raywa, he's going to try to smack you. So let's see if his smacking works.
Oh god.
24 hits. So that's 34 necrotic damage.
Believe it or not, I'm still standing.
Yeah, I can see your thing. But I don't think you're going to be after this one. That's 28. 28?
That just barely puts me under.
You had 5 health left. That puts you massively under. You are now knocked unconscious.
What happens to my chickens?
They disappear. They fade off like Spider-Man in a Marvel movie.
Now here's your chance. Here's your time to shine.
It has used its 40 fly speed, but it is now going to use 40. Is going to use some of its movement speed to get back in range of you all. Raywa, see if you can stand back up just as a fuck you.
That would be the most Raywa thing.
That would be. I don't hear no bell. Oh, it close. Right.
Sorry, I thought this was America.
Sorry, I thought this was America. Amel is going to attempt to Sacred Flame it. Let's see if that will work. Dexterity saving throw. No, it passes because it matches. Cyrus, it's your turn.
Let's back in there and just be like, I didn't hear no bell either. That's 16. Walk out because I'm gonna do it again.
So that one does hit though.
21.
21, so it takes half of that. So that's...
I'll stance up yet again.
Artemis desperately gonna try and just do what she can against God. That's actually not that bad. Right. 6. Lorelei, see if you can get back up for me.
Aha.
And
Ow.
oh, damn.
No. Zalfa, see if you can get back up. Yeah! Zalfa, she gets back up!
When there's no more room in hell, Zalfa.
Zalfa will rise.
The return of the king.
The return of the king.
Bravo called my name, bruh. Action, going to swap my weapon to heavy crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And since I'm on the ground, can I like happy roll my ass like to this tombstone?
I'll let you lose half your movement to crawl.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Yeah, so I will crawl, and that's it. That's all I can do.
Right, it is the big boy's turn again. Let's see if he can get his recharge back. And would you look at that? He gets his recharge back.
Howdy doody, summoner. Only you can see this.
Right, so guess what I'm doing? Make me a wisdom save, please, Zalfa.
All right.
DC 18.
DC 18. He does!
He's safe from this. Is immune.
He is immune for it for 24 hours now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it worked. But he still gets one of his other attacks, so he's gonna try to slap Emil. I believe Emil is gonna probably get knocked the fuck out in one hit. I'm not gonna lie.
Emil might be dead.
Oh yeah, Emil's fucking knocked the fuck out.
Like, I think that's permadeath.
He's not trying to kill. There's a specific reason he's not trying to kill. So, Reiwa, see if you can stand back up.
Owe me the money.
When the scripted loss lasts too long.
No, that was painfully close. No, I knew you guys were gonna like actually put up more of a fight than this than I thought you would.
Haha, except for me.
Well,
Zimbabwe's.
I'm the non-combat character, basically.
let's see if Emil can Emil magically stand up. No, Emil can't magically stand up. Right, Cyrus, it's on you. That's another crit. Go for
I'm
it.
doing this again, but watch out. I'm gonna do it again too.
But not crit. So that's a total of math.
That's 17, 22 plus 27 plus another 14. That's 41 halved.
Yeah, so that's 20.
I didn't hear no bell ring.
It is Artemis's turn. Let's see if Artemis... There is actually a surprise if you win this fight. Matches, misses.
Eels fight then.
5 damage. You know, we take it. Oh wait, Zolfric's alive. We can actually do something.
Zolfa's still alive. Lorelei, see if you can stand back up.
I'm gonna guess that I don't, but we'll see.
Hit the 20.
I would love... Oh.
That's half of a 20, technically.
Half of a 20.
You just needed the 0. Right, Zolfa, it's your turn.
All right, since I'm up, I am going to get some cover. Once if I can position myself behind this bad boy.
Yeah.
Peep out and get some pew pew shots at it.
Oh shit! Murder him.
That does hit. That does hit.
And
That's magical damage, so that does hit.
That's minimal damage. One more.
That one crits, so roll the damage.
Ooh.
That's all magical damage, so that does do the full damage.
28 damage to him. Oh boy.
Right.
Then he's gonna spend his time to just hide. Yeah, for.
Okay. Right. It is now its turn again. Let's see if it can get its stuff back, because it can still do it on other people, just not on. Nah, close. Right. So who does he want to go after? Does he want? Yeah, he's gonna go after her. So Herald of Destruction against Artemis. That hits. And would you believe it? She's actually still standing after being here.
It was that mass healing word that helped her, you know?
It was.
big money.
That was my last wish.
But now, sure enough, she is not the fuck out.
We can do this. You and me, Zolfa, we can kill this man.
You can kill a god.
We can kill God. I believe in us.
Rewa, see if you can get back up.
Let's go, Racky. I hit a bell.
No. I'm gonna see if Emil can get back up.
Didn't hear no bell ring.
No. Cyrus, it is your turn.
Okay, I do a small prayer to Catalan and ask for more power, just like, Ares, give me your strength.
That definitely hit. That does hit.
That's a 14. That's a 27.
That does hit.
18 plus 14, that's 22, so it's 11.
Yeah, it's still standing, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry, 18 plus 14. Sorry, that's 32. It's a 16.
Yeah, that's still standing, though.
Yeah, that's still standing.
But what if it wasn't?
Oh yeah, and then bonus action. I'm stancing up again. This man don't even know. Get your paws up. Run that shit.
Right. I'm going to skip the chances of getting back up now because we're getting down to the wire. So, Zolfa, it does go back down to you now, though.
All right. Gonna pop out and take aim for 2 more shots.
No.
No.
That misses, I'm afraid. That misses, I'm afraid.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go and crouch down behind the tombstone.
Right. The Nightmare King then decides to turn his attention to you, Cyrus.
Oh yeah, he finally got his paws up.
I see that you have put up more than a fight than I thought, but perhaps it's time that dogs know their place. Does a 16 hit?
That does in fact hit. What if I lower it down to 34? Does that save my life?
I don't know, does it?
No.
Because I can see your health, so I know that it doesn't.
I can assure you, I'm only at 0 HP. I can still fight.
I can tag me in, coach.
Put me in this
You
shit.
still didn't hear a bell, technically.
I've never heard a bell.
Now it's going to stroll over to you, Zolfa.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
And you are within 15 feet for its reach. Let's see if it can hit you with the next one.
Nope. That hits.
Take
I'm sorry,
27.
barely missed it. That 31 minutes.
I'm sorry, you just missed, I'm afraid. Almost, though. Now try next time.
Should have rolled up a forge cleric if you wanted that to miss.
Yeah, you should have. So you take 27 necrotic damage. How are you feeling?
I feel kind of wet.
Please, no.
I will ask though, Helena.
Yes.
Was the king's health low enough that if Zolfer hit both of those attacks that he could have killed him?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So just for, like pulling up the veil for a second. This creature appears with 350 health. It has a few interesting things about it. That it is obviously resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It is immune to necrotic and poison. It is vulnerable to psychic and radiant.
Makes sense.
And it has a AC of 18 with its natural armor, and it has a hit point total of 350. You have brought it down to 17 health.
Oh no! No, the one time the dice decided to cuck us.
You were literally so close to actually beating what was supposed to be a fail encounter.
It's just like that, yeah.
You were literally like a few luckier rolls away from actually doing it, and there was actually going to be a success. If you did manage to somehow kill one of the generals of Inanus when they appeared to big dick slap you all down, not only would you have actually won the fight, but you would have advanced to level 10.
Oh shit.
Because you literally killed one of the big villains of the story.
When you actually kill God when you're still busy rescuing kittens.
Yeah, like literally, the story is set up that the Nightmare King is one of Inanis' top generals sent into the world to cause destruction. You would have, if you'd have literally killed him, you would have actually killed one of Inanis' generals and probably put the entire state of play for the world in a far more win scenario.
Instead we failed, and now we're all gonna die.
You're not all gonna die, but you're not gonna have a very pleasant experience. So, moving on to that, we will actually just get rid of the turn tracker a second. And we will continue with what's gonna happen. So, you all get knocked out, and while you're all unconscious, the being that is the Nightmare King would, over time, drag all of your bodies over towards the fire. So I'm going to do that now. There we go. And as time passes, you all do start to awake, so you may all awaken on one single hit point each.
I'm not my strongest I can ever be. I can kill him now.
You are completely unaware of exactly how much time has passed.
Damn it.
But you are aware that you become paralyzed. You cannot move. You can talk, but you can't seem to move any other parts of your body. You can't move your hands. You can't move your feet. You can't roll. And what's more than that is you feel magically numbed. In the sense that any connection you have to the understanding of magic and how magic works and the ability to see magic doesn't exist for you anymore. You cannot register the arcana at all. So until this ends, you cannot make arcana checks.
But,
Hey,
hear me out though.
Okay, I'm listening.
I can cast Detect Evil and Good at will. No, I'm just talking.
You know what? Yeah, Detect Evil and Good at will. It's not gonna help you for what's happening.
All you see is evil.
It'd be an even greater twist if all you saw was good.
All you saw was good, yeah. Hold on.
I use my
This doesn't add up.
I use my innate detect magic. You see nothing.
You're blind.
That doesn't sound right.
Right. So, you do all awake, and one by one, you see that you're still exactly where you were before. You don't know how much time has passed. You know that your connection to magic seems to have been completely gone. And the beast that is the Nightmare King seems to be standing before the fire and looks around to all of you, and we'll talk to you a little bit, and we'll say, I applaud what you attempted to do. I applaud that you've gotten further than killing me than most people have in a millennia. For that, I will provide a reward, but also a punishment. Your reward is that I will willingly answer whatever questions you have for me in any capacity.
Only one question each, or
You see that it ponders a moment. Ask until I have had my fill.
I don't know.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Cyrus would kind of struggle to move his body, but he is paralyzed, so nothing will happen, of course. But then look up at the king and just kind of be like, "So, do you like control those terror beasts?" Crawled out of that vampire's mouth.
I do not control the terror beasts in the same sense that you do not control your arm. It is merely a part of you. You control it in the sense that you move it, but would you say that you truly control it, or that it is a part of you?
Answer the question with a question. He's a crafty fucker. That depends on who you ask. You can control it partially, I suppose. It's always a part of you, so thus you have dominion over it, but it's also natural dominion and not necessarily assuming direct control.
Well, then you have answered the question. The individuals that give themselves to me are naturally part of me. And therefore I can control them without having dominion. But they must willingly give themselves to me. And those beasts, the one of which I, as you put, crawled out of, well, they are part of me.
Gross.
And what's your game here?
Go.
What do you have? What do you intend to gain from what you're doing?
What's your game here? Yahtzee.
I intend to gain what my greater intends to gain, what the void dragon intends to gain. I intend to gain the death of all things.
And after that?
After that I will be dead. My master will move on to the next plane, and will most likely pick another of his chosen, another general to replace me, perhaps take a form similar to my own, but then the cycle would continue.
So you're a reaper of sorts.
One would say that I am the natural end to things.
Assumes direct control.
Every cycle has a beginning, and every cycle should naturally have an end.
Is it natural if you force the end?
Is it natural if you prolong the end?
Perhaps. Perhaps it's natural to struggle to survive.
Cyrus winks.
Perhaps it is natural to struggle against the cycle. Many beings do this, even in their death they try to run from it in the hopes that they may prolong a few seconds more. But death will always have its way, you will always die, and you will always decay. Far too long has this world attempted to defeat the cycle and continue on with life when it should have died long ago.
We'll have to agree to disagree.
Well, why don't you ask your goddess?
Perhaps I will. Though why should I do it now?
Well, I mean, she's never answered you before. Perhaps she might answer you now. Perhaps now is the most best time you could pray to her, in the hopes that she might do something. Because as far as I can see, your goddess has done nothing for you.
Shots fired.
I don't know if I should feel offended on her behalf or not, but I feel a little offended for her.
She's dumb enough for me.
What has she truly done for you?
I mean, she currently got all of us stuck in this situation. I'm not saying I agree, I'm just saying he raises a fair point.
Totally.
No,
I've seen the Bravo War Tour.
no, Lorelei. Truly think about it. What has Lux ever actually done for you?
I suppose it depends on what I'm willing to attribute to her.
Or what is worth attributing to her? Think about it. In all your life, what has she truly given you?
My IRL secular thoughts make it very hard to play a religious indoctrinated character.
Yeah, and now you know what I ran into when I played Davos for 2 sessions. Like, oh,
Yeah,
nothing.
hold on.
Now hold on a second here.
Now hold on, I'm agreeing with the Nightmare King.
God damn it, Bobby! You got me going.
The joys of playing an asshole character. No, he's got a point.
Here I am, actually pagan, and then this guy comes in here and is like, "Hey, your evangelical religion is incorrect," and IRL me is just like, "Yeah, you're right," but I'm like, "What would I do in character?"
Hey, like, you guys are fucking up the real cycles of nature and life. Just die already. But no, okay?
See, that's why I pray to a goddess of eternal struggle. I'm all aboard this struggle bus.
She done. What would the religious answer be? Fuck.
She gave you life.
She brought me and many others comfort in this cycle. And though we cannot escape death, we can face it bravely, knowing that she is there to comfort us.
And you truly believe that she does so out of the goodness of her heart for nothing in return?
No. There is a return. We dedicate ourselves to her for this return.
Yes, you willingly enslave yourself to someone who is absent from your life and just a father figure in the distance. Or in this case, a mother figure who is not there, but you must always listen to.
Listen, Helena.
I suppose I'd rather have a mother that's not there than a father that wants to kill me.
He was never left in life.
I need you to know this, Helena. I didn't need to reenact my childhood.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that was thinking that.
Ha 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 ha.
Tell me, Lorelei, do you understand how the gods of your domain in this world work?
I don't try to comprehend something that is beyond me.
That feels kind of like a cop-out.
The truth is, it is not beyond you. The real truth behind those gods that you worship so much, that they have hidden from you and kept from your reach for so long, is that they were never always gods. They were like you once, feeble mortal beings, given the gift of someone else's power. They only keep that power because you pray to them. It is your faith that keeps the gods alive, keeps them in power, keeps them able to wage their wars in the heavens against one another. If you all simply stopped believing, your gods would stop being gods.
And I suppose that's all more the reason to believe.
Is it?
Yes.
It is strange to me that a slave willingly keeps its master. Why forever be bound to someone that you give the power to bind you to, when all you need do is step out and become a king?
Curious that somebody that seeks to bind others would be attempting to get me to leave my own.
And that is where you are wrong. I do not seek to bind anyone. The vampire, they came to me, asking for my aid, as did the goblins.
And I came to Lux asking for her aid. I don't see how you're any different.
Did you, Lorelei? Or were your people marked for slavery because of their shrine worship?
I'm just gonna say that she stays quiet and grimaces a bit.
Think search your actual feelings and knowledge, and think whether or not you are just born slaves, whether your people aren't just intended to be the lackeys of gods and goddesses just because you were born the way you were.
Cyrus would actually pipe up at that one and kind of just stares at the king creature thing and is just like, I think part of that struggle is determining when and where you leave and choose your path to follow. She's, for now at least, decided to stick with Lux. And regardless of what you say or do, that probably won't change until something even more drastic happens to her. Just as I abandoned Vera for being pretty garbage, actually. But I then found myself Catalan. And I chose Catalan because of her presence. But that was my choice to stay.
Ah, yes. We have moved from one religious zealot to the other, one who has abandoned the false nature god to bind themselves permanently to their own abuser.
And Cyrus is just like, yeah, no, she's not exactly the most healthiest goddess to worship. But out of all that time that I've worshipped Vera, Adeline's shown herself more to me now than any goddess has ever had before. And probably more than Lux has to any other of their priests. At least my goddess is active.
That is true, she is. But my question to you is, why is she active?
I can only assume that unlike these other gods that have people willingly throwing themselves at her feet, she doesn't have that much spread. In fact, the more active she is, the more people get fed up with their gods that hear their cries and pleas for help, but do nothing and sit in the heavens above, and will turn themselves over to someone that actually does something.
Yes, but what does she do other than prolong your suffering in the vain attempt that she'll tell you that one day you'll be stronger for it?
And Cyrus, I really want to have Cyrus smile at this one, but I know he's paralyzed. The struggled smile, which would be,
if you can talk, you can smile. I meant more like you're not gonna get up and try to punch the guy.
Joke's on you. I'll headbutt him. No,
I'll bite your legs.
I'll fight the shit out of you.
Joke's on you. I'm trying to set you on fire with my mind.
And Cyrus would smile and is just kind of like, to be fair, I've grown far stronger after following Catalan than I ever have pondering other religions and spending my time elsewhere. More importantly, this isn't the strength that was gifted to me by her. This was strength that I found within myself. She doesn't make my muscles tense and ache as I cleave down with my sword. That's me. He only continues to push me to struggle and live on. As the cycle continues its round, I will continue to struggle and suffer on until I am the strongest.
But then, what need do you have of her? If this truly is you, if this is all your found strength deep buried within you, what is her purpose?
I like having a cheerleader that's always in my corner.
A cheerleader that opens your veins.
Yeah. You know, give and take. More importantly, whereas you want to bring death, and so too those that throw themselves willingly into your void and your abyss, I feel most alive as I struggle and fight. And as long as Catalan continues to feel that, I'll continue to feel more alive than I ever did in that temple.
And then, like the rest of you, you will die.
unless I find a way to overcome it.
Death is the one permanent. You will never truly overcome it.
Won't stop me from trying.
What of you, Tiefling? You have been awfully quiet for a being like yourself. What do you have in this conversation?
Oh, I was just waiting for my turn for the Psych 101 bullshit. I was wondering if you'd do me or the Fishman next.
Well, you have been so quiet, and I would rather the Fishman stay that way for now. What do you wish to say?
Yay!
What measured, mature response does Reiwa say?
Measured mature. Perfect.
No, Alex, I'm not describing your tags.
Listen here. I'm proud.
You shouldn't be.
Zolford gets the king to commit suicide.
Zolford around himself.
To be fair, if Zolford had gone first, Reiwa probably would have said, either kill him or kill me, I don't care which.
Zolfa power move. Zolfa summons war and kills himself.
Wait, he drowns himself?
He drowns himself in water he can breathe in.
Genius.
He just chooses not to breathe.
Avengers level threat.
Reiwa looks up at him and is like, there's no love lost between me and the Lux people, but also not a big fan of dying, so basically, fuck all y'all.
That's fair.
I prefer that to any of their beliefs. But I am curious, Reiwa. How do you feel about the fact that members of your party want you dead?
I've known these guys. How long have I known these people? Like a week?
About a week, maybe at best.
Like at best, probably about a week.
I have been dealing with that knowledge for about 20 odd years now. This is just another Tuesday.
But it is funny to me that you all put your trust in the Lux priest when she has this.
He then reaches over towards you, Lorelei, and takes out the sending stone from your pocket and presents it to everybody.
Treason.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
You expect me to have to explain it?
I expect you to explain it to your companions.
Companions is being generous.
I don't see a need to explain something so obvious to my companions. I'm sure they can all
A rock.
extrapolate from it.
It's a rock. I can't see magic anymore. We can do Arcana checks.
This is how the treasonous communicate with one another.
I gotta get me one of those then.
You presume that you will live.
I understand the hopeful side. I side with Reiwa on this one. It's good to stay a little more optimistic.
You truly are a group of idiots that you would understand that one of your own is plotting against you behind your back, and yet you seem not to care.
What is she going to do?
Honestly, I kind of assumed everyone here was plotting behind my back. That's literally the way you stay alive.
To be fair, Reiwa, I've done nothing but be a good boy since I've gotten here.
And I've done nothing out of line.
I will say, though, that I honestly, if any of these people here ever tried to do something, I mean, I'm pretty sure if I got close enough to them, the fight would be over. So, like, I don't know. She can plot all she wants, but the moment she tries anything, I'm pretty sure we'll all just kill her.
I find it odd that you would think that a group that is on a mission given to them by the Lux Priesthood would care that the Lux Priest has a means of communicating with the Lux Priesthood.
I cared more that perhaps they were unaware that you were doing such a thing.
Aware or not, they never asked.
That is fair, but unless there are truly any other questions, I believe I have rewarded you enough, and thus, truly, your punishment must begin.
I'll go first.
Dude, wait, dude. Where's the best brothel?
Yes!
By the love of whatever god exists, either kill him or kill me. I don't know how much longer I can take that nonsense.
Oh, do not worry. I don't plan to kill you. That wouldn't be fair.
Give me my Zenkai boost. I'm just gonna go Super Saiyan later.
And then what happens is that the Nightmare King strolls over towards Reiwa first. Reiwa, you were sadly the individual chosen by a random D6. And he reaches down towards you and sees your weapon.
You decided to try to shoot me from afar many times. Is this your chosen method of destruction, the bow?
How close is he to me?
Look at where he is.
It's
Okay.
my preferred method.
I think perhaps it would be better if you learned to deal with your conflict in a more honorable way.
I spit in his face.
As you do that, he reaches down and grabs a hold of one of your arms. I will let you pick right or left.
Let's see, what in art? I'm trying to figure out which one's dominant. He uses the left to pull back the bowstring.
That
Okay.
thing that your left is the dominant one.
Then right.
He grabs a hold of your right hand and he lifts you up by it. And he gestures you towards the other like a dangling puppet. And as you dangle there for a moment, he snaps your arm all the way back. You
Oh!
feel your arm break.
How glib can I be with a broken arm?
That's a good point. How glib can you be with a broken arm?
Well, IRL, I was pretty glib with a broken leg, so...
Make a joke.
All I got are puns, and Reiwa doesn't do puns. Proceed.
Okay, so if you let me, so he, with one of his long arms, he breaks your. You said left, right? Oh no, you said you're right. You're right. You said you're right. So he breaks your right arm, and then he grabs a hold of the lower part of your right arm, and he twists the broken arm until your right arm is removed. You have now lost your right arm.
Are you gonna eat that?
He will then proceed to drop you and let you lay on the floor with the remains of your right arm right next to you.
I just want to put some salt on that.
Dude, that's not cool.
It's all for what if we cook it up later?
Nah, dude. I don't think it's gonna taste like chicken.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, Reiwa. You manage to not pass out. You are dealing with the pain as well as you can, The DC was a 15 to see if you just straight up passed out from the agony, but you are still clinging to life.
It's okay. I got to spit in his face. I'm okay with this.
Spat in his face, traded for an arm. Right. Let's see.
Reiwa was half convinced he was going to die anyway, so be as degrading as you possibly can.
Oh, is that the gilf?
That is the gilf. So he goes over towards EML, and he looks her up and down at the moment, and he's trying to figure out exactly what to do with her. And as he does, he slowly uses his elongated fingers to open up her mouth, and as she struggles, he grabs a hold of her tongue and yanks it out from the root.
Tasty.
Yeah, I hear that if you throw that on a frying pan, it actually renders pretty well.
God, I hope he's next.
Oh, it won't be a 5 again. Wow, look at those 5s! Okay, 2. Right. Lorelei.
Yeah, I figured.
He makes his way up to you, and he looks down at you, and with one of his painfully elongated fingers, he presses it against your throat. And with a quick swishing motion, you find that you are no longer able to speak. And he gives a painfully toothed smile as he does this, and says, "The choir will no longer be needing your voice, and neither will you."
Alright.
Next up is Artemis. So he makes his way over to Artemis and can already see that she has a leg that is missing, and will reach down and places his fist onto the knee of the other leg and applies a series of pressure towards it until you all hear the knee crack and give in.
Tasty.
What would he do to Zolfa? That's a good question. Oh, I know what he would do to Zolfa.
Gonna rip off his penis.
So, Zolfa, you are trying to struggle, I assume, even though you find that your body is unable to.
Trying to make contact with my packed weapon, yes.
Right, roll me a religion check.
Oh!
And you actually do manage to succeed. And I actually have a thing for this if you ever manage to do this. So you try to contact your packed weapon, and there is a series of strange static and background noise. And after a while, you do hear a very feminine voice speak to you. And she says, "Whatever happens next, remember, fear is only in your mind."
That's terrible advice.
But remember that fear is only in your mind.
In your body until 30 seconds from now.
Yeah, so is mental illness. That's the whole point. It's in your mind.
It's in your mind. And as he does this, there's no easy way to say this. He reaches down and he grabs you by the crotch. And after a moment of painful squeezing, you hear the sound of an agonizing pop.
He's down one ball. Not my boy.
Wait. Left or right?
You feel nothing there anymore.
Damn. Okay.
He lost both.
None. None.
Guess what? Guess what, buddy? Now you don't have to worry about getting someone pregnant.
You're joining the choir for me.
But remember, fear is only in your mind.
All right. So he's gonna try and push through the pain and just stare at him only.
Roll me a con save to see if you can deal with the pain.
Fear is only.
No. You try to struggle through, but sadly you pass out through the agonizing pain as you see a patch of blood appear on your trousers.
Ow.
As he then turns towards you, Cyrus, the last person, he looks at you with a toothy smile, says, "Is this the suffering that your goddess wanted so much?"
It's around. It looks at kind of like looks at the group, and it's like, at the start.
I pondered what your punishment should be. I have taken from all of your companions something that was needed for them, or something that was special to them. Be it their voices, or their ability to walk, or with the tiefling, their ability to aim. But with you, I very much realized that this is your suffering. Not to suffer, but to watch those around you suffer.
Cyrus is, in fact, the smile is, in fact, a big mad. And is just like, you are a crafty son of a bitch.
I am a son of nothing. Do not worry. I will not cause you any harm. And your friends will not die. Instead, you will all be taken to a place where you can't interfere anymore. And you, Cyrus, will be their carer for the rest of their days and yours. You will take care of your one-armed companion. You will try to speak to those with no voices. I don't know what you will do for the fish man, but I don't think he'll like it. Not as much as he used to, at the very least.
I'm not touching down there. That's his own business.
Enjoy what freedom you have left, because soon you will have none.
Sounds like a few years ago.
He lets you speak, and with a click of his fingers, you are all unconscious again.
Hot.
And now, right. Do me a favor, Zalfa. Roll me a wisdom save.
Added my name
Roll me a the no longer special sausage.
to the sausage list.
Sausage less. Right. What I want you to do is roll me a wisdom save at advantage.
All right.
Okay. You wake up for a brief series of seconds as the group are being transported somewhere. And for a brief moment, you notice that patch of blood on your trousers isn't there. And you can feel that the parts of you that were destroyed are still there.
Okay.
You can.
Do I look around? Do I see any of the others?
Yes, you do. You see all of the others kind of, they seem to be laid out in a cage. You try to look outside of the cage and you see just like, you see old kind of rural towns that are run down, very medieval-ish rural towns that are run down. There doesn't appear to be anyone there. It seems like you're in some deserted area. You see that the being that is driving this cage is a skeletal horse.
Can I move any part of me?
You can
move to some degree, but it is numb. Like your entire body feels like it lags. You think about moving your arm, and then a few seconds later, it moves a little bit, but not as much as you wanted it to move.
I want to see if I can have command my sword to use Eldritch Blast on the cage, if possible.
You try to summon your sword, and you find yourself unable to. And it is not at your side.
Gonna panic. And kind of, in a way, wet himself by using Fog Cloud.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Is that a spell?
It's a spell, but it's a racial thing he gets.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Okay. Am I able to communicate with my weapon? With my packed weapon?
No, you are not.
Oh, where does she go? Can I call out to the others?
Yes, you can. You call out to say what you would say.
Dudes, I don't like this. Anyone awake?
I would say that you would all start to hear that. You would hear Zolfa calling out to you, asking if you're awake, and gradually you would start to wake up. You are all trapped within this cage on a cart being led through this kind of very abandoned medieval villages.
Finally awake, are you? Trying to cross the border?
Order. No, I already did that joke. I can't do it twice.
Which one of us is the Dragonborn?
You all are. Spoilers.
What if I was? So I've been thinking, what if I'm the Dragonborn? And I just don't know it yet.
Right. So yes, what would you all like to do? So Emil is in the cage with you. She tries to speak but finds that she is unable to. You can see that Artemis is in the cage with you as well. One of her legs, the false leg has been removed, and the other leg seems to be not in a very medically good way, we'll say that.
Sounds about right. First thing Cyrus would do is probably check on Emil and Lorelei, and as he's checking on them, probably ask Zolfer what's going on.
If you would like to do like medical checks to see how they are medically doing, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, just checking their general wounds. Like I saw what he did to them, but I just wanted to see how bad the damage actually was.
Right. So do one.
Touching them.
Do one for Emil, and then do one for Lorelei.
Here's one for Emil. I'm not good at medicine.
She opens her mouth, and you see there's no tongue in her mouth.
Oh, that'll be fine. Dude, we're gonna be all right. Things gonna be okay. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry.
Roll one for Lorelei.
Lorelei.
She's not able to. She's not able to answer you. So
correction. She has mind fuckery.
Do I still feel a connection with my Fey spirits?
No, you do not.
What is the sound of one hand clapping?
It's a sound.
I'm doing it right now.
Same here. It's just like you're folding your fingers into your palm.
You do.
It's when you slap Zolfer up the side of the head.
You do find when you wake up, Raywa, that sure enough, one of your arms is missing, and you kind of have a dangling sleeve.
So the genitals were the only things that came back.
Genitals.
The most important body part.
And Cyrus would ask her if she's able to telepathically communicate.
I would assume probably not, just because magic is not working. But
Yes. Is it a form of magic? Racial magic or magic in general?
It's a trait, right?
yeah, I mean, so psionics
Are weird.
by ruling typically aren't considered magical, but I know you said that it works a bit differently in your settings.
Yes, it does work a bit differently because it's using the magic of your soul for a different chakra point, essentially. So I would say for the time being, you are unable to telepathically communicate.
Okie doke.
I would respond as well, just like, yep, that's a thing. Don't worry, we'll get you patched up. Heal nicely. You might be a couple octaves lower than usual, but you know.
Dude,
My eyes narrow.
dude, I have my thing back.
Wait, Zalfa has told you that he has his thing back.
Zolfer, you're
For long.
Zolfer, how did yours come back? We very much heard the squish.
Dude, my sword, she says, fear is in the mind.
Fear is in the mind.
And I trust her more than anything else in the world.
Well, unless your sword can magically back an arm, my foot will be in your ass.
Zalfa, are you looking at Reiwa when he's speaking to you?
Yes.
You see he has an arm. You see he has both his arms are there.
Dude, your arm's there, bro. Dude, I thought about it. It's in your mind, dude. It's in the mind. Like, bro, you gotta push it out. You gotta think of the happy thoughts of the big brothels.
Big brothels.
Or, in your case, bro, a big chicken.
Really wonderful.
Lorelei buries her head in her arms.
Don't be afraid of it.
If this doesn't work, I'm going to strangle you with my good arm.
Hey, I'd take that.
Listen, if his thing is back, though, and this is how he got it back, I feel like there's nothing really for any of you to lose.
In our sight, would there still be a like blood stain?
Yes. In your sight, there's still a massive blood stain on Zolfa's crotch.
Why should we believe that the most mentally unstable?
Yes, the most mentally unstable one of you is telling you, no, my dick's back. But you see a big patch of blood where his dick is.
You know what? Cyrus knows he's strange, but Cyrus will jump head first. But Cyrus will jump into the insanity. Zolfer's never lied to Cyrus.
Dude, here's the thing about it. If you see blood, I should be in pain. Is that right?
That makes sense.
I'm not in pain. And I'll kind of like move my hips around.
Oh
Are
god.
you sure you're not just too stupid to feel pain?
Nah, dude. Dude, have you ever been like massively attacked before? Pain is pain, bro. But if you fear things, he went into your mind and put the fear in you. So now we gotta take the fear out of you.
That makes sense.
Like a big number 2. You gotta kind of push it out, bro.
As you say that, Artemis, who looks in very much pain, being unable to move, looks at you and says, I don't know about you, but my pain's very fucking real. Also, if your dick really has magically grown back, show us.
Actually, Cyrus will speak up to that one before you pull it out of your pants, Zolfer. If he's only able to see, if only he's able to see things right now as they are because of this fear and what's been pushed out of his mind along with his other brain cells, there's a chance that he'll be able to see it unless we have faith in the boy.
All right, so we're just never gonna see it.
Cyrus has faith. Cyrus, like pats his chest and gives Zolfer like the peace sign. Was like the backwards peace sign. Like I got you, Zolfer. I have faith in you.
Thank you, big brah. Now, Reiwa, like you shoot the big bow, bro, but your fear is losing an arm, so you can't shoot the big bow, right?
Not so much a fear that I've stayed up at night contemplating, but it is a pain. It is a pain in the ass.
Well, dude, picture it. Believe your arm's there. As I believe like my junk is still there.
I picture the mental image of shooting Zolfer.
Artemis looks and says, "You haven't actually proven because I see blood." So
Okay, yeah, all right, and I will drop trowel.
right, okay. Raywa, Artemis, Cyrus, and Lorelei. You see you see a crushed genital region of a Triton.
The first word out of Raywa's mouth is, huh. I guess it's cold in here.
Smash fish stick.
Can actually every one of you make a con save, please? Okay. Lorelei, make a con save, please.
After he says, huh, it must be cold in here, Raywa's next comment. This reminds me of prison.
Right, Lorelei.
Lorelai's never seen a penis before.
There is something about the sight. I don't know if anyone here has ever seen crushed genitalia, but the sight of crushed genitalia is disgusting to you. You vomit in the cage. Not over anyone, but it's too much of a disgusting sight. You cannot handle seeing bust balls of a Triton.
Makes sense. It's been
Yeah.
a rough day.
Been pretty rough. Well, this proves that he should be in an immense amount of pain.
And I'm just move my hips back and forth, side to side.
Oh god, that's a fucking terrifying image. Because to them, they're seeing literally a violently crushed penis and ball sacks just swaying.
Yeah, it's all for. I need you to stop doing that. I believe you. I believe you, Blue Girl, but like, I not.
I will say I believe you if it gets you to quit whatever that is.
No,
Dude,
don't just say you believe him, Raywa. Believe it. Feel it in your not crushed loins.
Right.
all right, guys, enough show and tell. It is kind of cold.
Right, okay. Raywa, do you at all believe that your arm is actually there?
I am a man who fights using fey spirits that look like chickens. This is not the weirdest thing I've heard in my life, I imagine.
So do you believe that your arm could actually be there?
Yes, if only because Zolfer should not be able to walk.
Roll me a wisdom save. Sure enough, you look and you think about it and you look at your arm and your arm is in fact there.
Does it sprout back like in Deadpool?
No, you just look down and it is there. You could have swore the last time you looked it wasn't there, but it is actually there.
He pinches the bridge of his nose with the still there arm. It's just like, oh, for the love of God. The fishman is right. He's not
Yeah.
for once.
So you guys don't see that. You look over and you just see that he kind of lowered his head a little bit and then said the fishman's right. But you can still see that he has an arm missing.
I want to use the arm that was missing to pull the hood down. Not the mask, but just the hood.
Whenever the rest of you look at him, he's still wearing the hood.
Huh.
Curios.
Lorelei, if you want to ever talk to the little girl again, you gotta believe.
Or better yet, think of who will have to do all the talking if you can't.
Well,
You want to run.
Golfer.
think you'll never talk to her again. That could be a fear.
Imagine what terrible things I could tell her about the Lux priesthood.
Or the best brothels. Wait, no, I wouldn't do that. No.
Lorelei runs her finger across her throat in a threatening gesture.
At me or at him?
Both.
Just generally. I'll let you
I'm trying to use your fear and racism to motivate you.
I'm trying to use your racism to motivate you.
Am I racist? I'm just following orders.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what the Nazis said.
Well, I thought it couldn't be true, but I'm gonna have to put you down. Don't worry, a missing throat's not gonna be all. I'm just gonna make you miss your head.
Go for it.
If you truly believe that there may be some honesty in what they're saying, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Lorelai is already unsure of what to believe given what we've just gone through, and she has absolutely no faith in anybody here.
Okay, tell you what, roll me a wisdom saving throw, but roll me at disadvantage.
It's not a great one.
No, you try to believe in what they're saying, and you try to speak, but you find yourself unable to speak.
Yeah, having her entire worldview kind of called into question has been weighing on her mind probably more than the voice being gone. Yeah, she just kind of sits there, still quietly.
Pouts.
Doesn't even pout, just seems kind of vacant, I guess.
Right, so we have worked out that Braywood does in fact have his arm. Zolfa does in fact still have his penis.
Yeah.
Did he ever pull his pants back up?
Yes, he did. He said he brought it out.
Quick thing.
Yes.
Have we been stripped of all of our stuffs?
Yes, you have. You have your clothing.
Okay.
Do I still have my mask?
Yes, because it's an item of clothing.
Okay.
Your equipment at the moment is you are all essentially equipped with common clothing and nothing else.
Okay.
Goodness.
I would real fast rip off the sleeves of my common clothing and kind of just gently wrap them around Lorelai's neck to at least because if she still thinks that her throat has been punctured, then Cyrus will at least do what he can to help essentially ease that.
Question: we're all in one big cage or individual cages?
Or in one cage, not a big cage. You're very cramped.
Yeah.
Are there any markings on the bars? Anything like that?
There is runic letters seemingly scribbled, scratched into them.
Can I read them, or with that, or is that because of the invocation?
Your invocations are no longer active. You cannot use them.
Hey, bro. Let's see if we can push this cage off this cart.
I can see you do that. Let me finish taking care of Lorelai first. I look at as I try and take care of Lorelai, I ask over to Artemis, so Artemis, are you going to believe those two? Or us three at least?
I don't lie. Yeah. Fishman's not really on her.
She seems like she's in a lot of pain, and she looks at you and goes, "Do you not think it's fucking enough that I lost one leg? You trying to toy with me with my other one?"
Cyrus kind of just sighs and is like, "All right, then if we get this cart off the back here, I might as well kill you now."
Fucking go for it then.
I mean, if you don't believe us and you think we're fucking with you, why don't you stand up and come kick our ass?
I would, but I fucking can't!
Because you're too scared, dude.
Ray was trying to use reverse psychology on everyone.
Yeah.
It's not working.
To take care of you all, but if you're too weak to move forward, the best thing I can do now is deliver you a swift end.
You think that's what you want to fucking do? Go for it.
Lorelai would reach out and grab Cyrus's arm.
I look at her.
Just give him a sort of pleading look as
Emergency.
okay, not to hurt anyone.
Cyrus finishes wrapping and bandaging her up as best as he can. He's not good at it.
I would assist with that.
Oh shit.
I would say if you're close enough, you can help him out. You'd get it done relatively quickly.
I'll say, hey, Artemis, dude, like, can you not really trust me?
I saw you try to drown a man.
When?
The hobgoblin.
Well, define man.
Also, you helped.
Yes, and I wish I fucking wouldn't.
And honestly, the intention was never to drown, but merely to scare to talk. But I didn't know what to ask him.
That is almost worse.
Well, again, fear. If fear works, dudes. Like, you guys are scared because big scary man. Woohoo. And I was like, hey, Hobgoblin, tell us your secrets. Woohoo. But,
Artemis, Cyrus will speak up and say, Artemis, are you afraid of being useless?
Yes!
I sense some hostility.
Cyrus will move over and basically place, just like gently, but will still place the hand on her injured leg.
I'm gonna pay for that when she gets her leg back.
I place the hand on her leg and basically say, this doesn't make you weak or helpless. Sitting there and refusing to continue to try something and giving the opportunity.
Redua.
Hurt your eyes is what makes you weak.
I'm almost scared to acknowledge you this, but it's all for what?
Dude, you could see it, right? Her other leg?
Can I?
Yes, you sure enough do. You look over to her leg and it is completely fine. So the false leg she had is gone. Someone has taken that. But her other leg that would normally be there is, before you saw it as this crushed kind of mangled mess at the knee, but you look back at it and it looks completely fine.
I wonder.
Artemis, I know we don't see eye to eye because,
We're
well, I'm a
different.
yeah, that too. But like, I am what I am because of how I was raised.
I
So
want to try something.
I'm
While
gonna
he's
try
talking-
pulling. Yeah, I'm gonna try pull on the leg that we can see.
Oh, I was gonna punch her in that leg.
Oh hell no, I ain't punching her.
I'm touching that leg currently. You're just going to start abusing the shit out of it.
Why do we always go back to beating up drag?
Hey, that's no. I'm gonna say you got to learn to trust me, or trust us, and you got to believe in us sometimes, and attempt to pull the leg that she thinks it's not there.
Oh no! She thinks it's there. She thinks it's just smashed in at the knee.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's there. It's just that she thinks it's just okay.
Not usable, essentially.
Okay.
That's why Cyrus is saying that, like, you know, she thinks that this makes her useless and weak, when it's her own mentality that makes her, that's actually holding her back.
She is going to attempt, but because she doesn't believe you, she's going to do the wisdom save at disadvantage.
Here we go. Oh!
No, sadly, she does not believe.
Was that one off? Because I know Zolfer rolled an 18.
Where did... No. Zolfer learned from his magic.
Ah.
Yeah, that's 20.
You've all kind of clocked in on it, so I'm gonna describe it. Basically, he is called the Nightmare King because his domain is fear, and you weren't actually harmed. He just inspired fear that bad things had happened to you. He inspired the fear into Raywa that he had destroyed his arm, meaning that he could never use a bow again. because he didn't want Reiwa to use a bow again. He inspired the fear into Emil that her tongue was ripped out because she knows that she needs that to do her spells, and her spells are one of the things that make her feel like she can help because of her blindness. As you all have worked out, that Artemis has a fear of losing her other leg, like she lost her first one, meaning that she would not be able to walk and would therefore, in her eyes, be considered useless. So he took that fear and used it against her, made her think that she had lost her other leg. For Zolfa, he knew that he was babbling on about brothels, so he took away something he thought he cared about. But because Zolfa reached out to his Hexblade, and his Hexblade has a connection to a deity force, and he nat 20'd, the force within his sword gave him the only information that could save him. And that information was that fear is in your mind. And that what the Nightmare King has done is reached into your minds and played on a fear that you have and has made you believe it. It's made you so scared that you physically believe it's real. So Lorelei has not had her voice taken away from her. She hasn't had her throat destroyed like he did, but he has reached into her mind and made her believe so much in the fear of losing her voice, not because of her spells, but because of the ability to talk, the ability to pray, that she believes that she cannot speak. And the mind is so powerful that when it believes you can't speak, it forces you not to be able to speak.
Yeah. So she clearly decided not to.
So she is so encapsulated in her fear, so unable to push past it, that she still believes that her leg isn't there. The reason that Zolfa got to was because his wisdom save was pushed at advantage, and the DC for his wisdom save was far less because he was told by his goddess that, no, fear is in your mind.
Makes sense to me. Once he kind of realizes that nothing's changed for Artemis, he stands up and basically talks at Emil and is like, I know you can't respond back either, and I understand if you're going to choose to be like Lorelei and Artemis. But if you give it a shot, maybe then you'll be able to speak again.
She tries, she believes you, she generally tries, but she isn't able to push through it.
I guess her best.
Well then, should we try to at least get out of the cage?
Yes, Cyrus stands up and kind of looks around to see, and kind of tests the structure of this cage.
Is there a lip on this wagon? Is there or is it like open ended on the back?
So it's basically you realize that the actual cage itself is soldered into the wagon itself.
Dude, I have an idea, but you're not gonna like it.
What's up?
I never like any of your ideas.
Well, dude, they always work though. So in the ship, we always have to keep things out of balance. You rock the ship, it can kind of potentially capsize. We rock the wagon.
I can do that. That sounds easy.
We can do that.
I look at the three girls and kind of tell them to shuffle the best they can towards one end.
Actually, I'm going to give. I'm gonna ask Ray to help me with this.
This is essentially how you are in the cart. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna see if if Cyrus can go in the middle, and I'll take Cyrus's spot, and what's her face can take my spot.
Laura.
This right here.
Oh, Emil.
Yeah. So basically, I'll move here. I'll move where Cyrus is at.
Okay.
Cyrus can move to where Emil's at, and Emil can move there.
Yeah. And then Lorelai moves into the open spot.
So basically, it's like we each are trying to jostle at kind of in rhythm. Like you go one side, me and Rarewell can go another side, or vice versa. Like we can each kind of like attempt to rock it.
Okay. That sounds good to me. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so I would suggest for all those trying to rock the proverbial boat, I would like you to make athletics checks.
Okay.
Oh damn, that's a low one for me.
Oh, ooh, that's a real low one for me. How's that advantage?
17. The 17 might carry it.
So, what are the numbers? I'm looking at something a moment.
5. Yeah.
Tell me the numbers, please.
I got a 5.
You got a 5? 9, okay.
15.
Oh.
And then a 17.
I would...
Go
on. No, go on.
No. That's it.
I would say that you begin to rock it back and forth, and you notice for a brief moment, it seems that one of the wheels of the car is unhinged. Like, not unhinged, it tilts, and you feel like you're almost about to push it over, but you just fail.
Yeah.
What are the odds that survives the journey?
There's a chance that well, you can't talk.
No, I'm just
Yeah. Cyrus kind of looks back at Zolf and is like, "Do you want to give it one more try?"
Dude, yeah. I think it almost worked.
All right, guys, let's get ready to do this again. Cyrus pulls up his pants a little bit more slightly.
why?
Gets him to a nice sturdy power spot as he gets ready to just shake the shit out of this thing. And with that, what do you want us to do, Helena?
So So I want you to do it again. I want you to try and do the athletics check again. So or anyone that's participating in an attempt to knock it over.
The 21, does that make up for the nat one? Oh no.
The 21 and the nat one cancels each other out. So what are the other numbers?
8.
Oh no. I feel like you might not be able to do this, you guys.
And then a 20.
Not with that attitude, we can't.
Yeah.
So, you attempt to knock it off again. You get the exact same thing as before. Like, you feel that it's about to be knocked off. And then the wheel kind of just hits back on the ground. And at this point, as soon as I find the right token, because I don't have the token, the person that is driving your car speaks to you and says, "If you keep trying to do that, I will have to shoot one of you." You can see that in front of you, there is a person driving this cart, but you can't see what they look like from the front. You see that they have a hood on, and you can see that they're wearing a long cloak. Do you attempt to try and get a better look at this individual?
I would, yes.
Right, roll me a perception check real quick. Okay, so sure enough, you see this individual. You see that the person actually driving your car appears to be a drow, a drow elf. They are wearing exactly as what they're wearing, and laid next to them is a very, very fancy looking lute. They are exactly as that image is. So they've got short white hair, and they've got the bluish kind of grey tint of drow skin. And they have warned you that if you continue doing that, that they will have to shoot you.
Up to you, dude.
Do we really want to wait and see where they're going to take us? Looks at Reiwa. And ends all
Not
her.
particularly.
Okay. Well, let's give it the old Texas try for a third time.
Right. Does a 20... Bear in mind you have no armor. Does a 20 hit you, Zolfa?
Yes, definitely.
Right. So... You are knocked unconscious as a crossbow bolt hits you in your shoulder.
Okay.
You would all see that a crossbow bolt seems to have come from the person driving the car, who seems to be holding the crossbow over their shoulder. It pierces into the shoulder of your Triton companion, and you hear her laugh slightly and say, "I did warn you that if you were to continue doing that, I would shoot one of you. Now, you're worth more to me, a lot more alive. More alive, but I don't mind putting one of you down to prove a point. So do you want to continue playing this little game, or should I reload?"
Looks at Reiwa. Looks at Lorelei. Any faces giving me any hints on whether or not I just give it a shot?
Big wheel, keep on turning, boys.
What does Lorelei's face have on it?
She seems to be deep in thought.
Looks at Reiwa. Does Reiwa give up?
Reiwa wears a mask.
But does Reiwa sit down? That's the better question.
As you're looking at them, you do hear the telltale sounds of a crossbow being reloaded.
I'm gonna sit down and let this one play out.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Both of you to assume that that you're the one she's gonna shoot.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
So, are you attempting to try to knock the car off again?
I'll give it the Texas try.
All right, roll me a single athletics at normal, just normal, please, Cyrus.
Oh.
All right, you fail. And then as you do that, you hear a little smirk comes from the drow in front of you, and then 18 plus 5. I'm pretty sure that hits you, right, Lorelei?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. Yep, you have 1 health, so that knocks you unconscious.
Alrighty.
So I was going to take the risk with the Fishman and maybe Artemis. You have shot one of the only people that gives me an ounce of respect. I will sit down.
There you go, good boy. You did right. The next person I shot I would have aimed to kill. Like I said, you are worth a lot of money alive, but, well, I would kill one of you to prove a point. You have balls, Desert Elf, I give you that.
I am one of only 2 guys here that has
She laughs as she says, "That is a good point. I do see that the Triton appears to have lost his family jewels."
I am quite experienced with jewels, and I don't know how you were.
I believe in his culture it's called the fish stick.
I believe they're called calamari, but that's not calamari. Oh God, what is it? What is the fish eggs called?
I don't know.
Caviar.
Let's see, it's caviar. Alas,
I lost the oysters.
yeah, his oysters were gone.
Out of curiosity, how
You told me
much
that if you got to a brothel, you would have made a reference to those as your oysters and called them an aphrodisiac.
Who said they don't?
is going to have to-
Sticks McBalls. Stripes are dead.
Reiwa is going to ask the cart lady, so out of curiosity, how much are we worth?
Well, alive, if I get all of you to your destination, I'm getting about 10 platinum for each of you. A little bit less than usual, but, well, I take what I can get.
What poor idiot is willing to buy a woman with no legs, 2 mutes, and a tiefling?
Someone that wishes to use you for their pleasure.
If I had a copper for every time.
She points ahead, and kind of anyone that would look ahead would see that you seem to be going through, like I said, a very desolate, old, broken down, definitely abandoned series of like small villages. But then just ahead of you, you can see that there is a grand castle in the distance. And she gestures to it and says, well, that will be your home after I drop you off.
I mean, I don't know if they really want to touch the mute. Well, this mute in particular, and gestures to
The unconscious girl.
yeah, the unconscious mute, and or myself. It's just a fair bit of warning.
Oh, right.
Trust me when I say your new masters have their reasons for wanting you.
I mean, risk of flesh rot's their own thing. I'm not going to complain.
I don't think that these individuals care about such diseases. I think they are beyond them.
Ah, okay. Well, fair warnings.
This really does remind me of prison now.
Are you a prison bitch?
No.
It will remind you even more of prison when I put on your fancy new collars.
Normally, I ask for a person's name before I let them do that.
She gives a slight chuckle. My name is Eleanor, if that helps.
Reiwa doesn't even know what Reiwa's plan is from here.
Good question. How much do your rates usually go?
Depends on who I smuggle, who I steal, who I enslave. Sometimes they can be as low as a couple of gold. Sometimes they can go up to as high as 200 platinum.
Well, I would have you know, while the one person that would tell me not to say this is unconscious.
Oh.
If you help us out, we can get you a pretty hefty reward.
She turns around and stops the horses a moment and looks into the cage. She goes, You believe that because I am a slaver I have no morals. Is that it?
No, I just figured that, I figured that you were a fan of money. And, well, this person right here was looking to get pretty much his entire list of crimes waived. And, well, I don't know why he's doing it. I think he's here for the brothels. And,
I have no need for crimes being waived. There is nothing wrong in what I'm doing.
Oh no, what he means is it's enough money to pay off of my bounty. And Artemis, he points at Artemis like, she can tell you exactly what I am wanted for, and it is a lot.
I don't think we have time left in the journey for me to tell you what he's wanted for.
But the point being is that, well, it's not that I don't think you have morals. I figured that you seemed like a woman of class who takes many good business ventures when they show up at your door.
Trust me, Desert Elf, when I say, normally I would listen to such a persuasive argument. But, well, the individuals I'm selling to you two, while they may not be giving me piles of platinum, I will be earning more than just the money in my hand.
I mean, if you needed the Lux priesthood to ever owe you a solid, I don't know, it's also pretty good.
She gives a slight chuckle and says, it's funny how many people I run into that have a problem with them.
Same, but
I'm gonna assume they probably take about as kindly to her as they do to me.
Sometimes.
Oh well, figured I'd at least put the offer out there for you, because you know, figured you were a smart girl who liked her cash.
I like my cash as much as any girl, but I also enjoy having my head, and I enjoy having a position with people of the upper classes.
Who knows? Just do as you wish, I suppose. I can't really, talk you in. You seem pretty set on this one, but we'll also point out that who knows what happens after we arrive. Who knows how long things stay as they are.
There is only one thing you could provide me that would be enough for me to simply let you go, and I don't think any of you could do such a thing.
And what is that?
I wish to find someone that I had in the palm of my hand at one point, that I delivered into a glorious fate, one that was fitting of their sins, but they got away. If you were to deliver that person to me, maybe I could help you.
Oh, okay. Well,
I've done much worse for less potential gain.
so give me some more descriptions of this person. Maybe we've already met them.
Well, they are a drow like myself.
Okay.
Sometimes they are female, and sometimes they are male.
Okay.
They travel with a series of companions across this land. I believe they've given themselves some kind of name by now, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Sounds like a thing.
Sounds like a thing stupid people would do if they wanted to draw attention to themselves.
Yes, exactly. We don't have a name.
She goes by the name of Neristine.
Interesting name.
It is a drow name.
Yeah.
So do you want her found, want her dead, want what?
I want her found, and I want her to suffer.
Well.
So a little of all of the above.
Yeah, I clap my hands together and say, "Well, let me tell you something. You found the right man for the job. I am the harbinger of Catalan herself, sufferer entrepreneur. I bring suffering and catastrophe within my wake.
Do you just like hearing yourself talk?
Look what I left my friends with here. The guy that hurt us didn't hurt me. Brutalized them. I like him. He's a smart man. One of the most.
I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head with my supposedly gone hand.
This is red for those people that can't see your hand.
It really is. I don't see his hand.
You just feel something hit you lightly on the back of the head.
I just kind of bob my head and say, so if it's suffering you need, especially if they have sinned and wronged you, I can find it within my heart and for the right reasons to bring forth to them justice fitting for Catalan herself.
And I don't know about any of that Catalan crap, but anything to save my own hide.
Do you really think that you're up to such a task?
Won't know until we try.
Exactly. And hear me out. If you work this now as well, and we help you out, and we find Neristine for you, and you decide that you've taken a bit of a liking to us after all, you know what? We can always use a little help delivering a small child to the temple.
Tell you what, you've struck me as curious. I have to complete the transaction. There has to be some kind of completion to this trade, you see. But let us say that if you bide your time a little, something or someone may be able to provide you some assistance. How about that?
Looks at Raywolf, looks at Artemis. Kind of just shrugs his shoulders. Well, I personally think it's better than what we've had before.
So we have a deal then.
It would seem so.
So the other two just. Yeah, we've got a deal. The name's Cyrus. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you too. Like I said, you will have to endure the completion of this trade at the very least. I can't just let you go. After all, that would be a death sentence for me. But if you were to find a way to escape and perhaps someone aided you in doing so, well then that's none of my business. The trade was complete after all.
Up the side of his head. Like, I like your style, Eleanor. It's Eleanor? Eleanor, right?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. There it is. I like your style, Eleanor. We'll play along.
Then we have a deal. She smiles, and you see that the castle is growing ever closer and ever closer. And on that note, we will end it there. Because the map for that next part is not fully completed, and I'm not willing to get into it without the map fully completed. So you have, in fact, now went through a lot of trouble. You have fought against a Terra Vampire and managed to very easily kill it. But you were then stopped by the fact that a sensual god decided to step in and thought you were being a bit too bitchy. Some of you have managed to overcome the pure power of fear. Others are sadly still dwelling in that fear, unable to come to terms with it. You have now essentially been sold into slavery. You have met Eleanor the Drow Slaver, who has made a deal with you that she will ensure that your time in slavery is very quick, but to ensure that you remain no longer bound in chains, you must deliver to her the one person she wants more than anything, and that is the Drow Nerestine.
Fun as shit.
The name sounds familiar.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
I will ask a question once you're done recording, because I
Yeah.
want the...
No problem. Well, I'm going to hit the button now, dwelling on the title, and by 5 people that watch, by me rewatching, remember to do the thing, okay? No, not that thing, the other thing.
The other thing. Important.
Kill me.
Kill me.